Boom! What's up, everybody? Zotek here, weBLEEDfpv.com, eSports, eSERIES, season number 2, week number 9, and we have a doozy here for you folks. We have a very kind of, I would say like 80% acro tack here today, so it's going to be quite interesting to see how those angle pilots hang with the big boys this time, but we'll see what happens. But once again, I'm Zotek, weBLEEDfpv.com. AK will be joining us tonight. We do have Skittles on the back end over here too. We're just setting up the room right now, and just want to give Skittles, if you're there, I'm just going to give you a quick manager room setting for right now. And we just got to set up the colors here, but we just want to once again just talk about our pilot prize purse. We're standing at a whopping $78.76. That's $7,876. So big shout out to all of our sponsors: weBLEEDfpv, Newbie Drone, Fat Straps, Fractal Engineering. Oops. We got Mandel Bratz, that's Fractal Engineering. I got two things going on. There we go. We have Prop Fathers, Velocidrone, Just Send It, Full Send FPV, Beta Bros, Beta FPV, Joshua Bardwell. Thank you, Joshua. Appreciate the support and sponsoring and supporting our eSports series here, weBLEED eSports series. We have Orcs, Team Orcs, and they're sponsored by Orca FPV. We have Hawks, they're sponsored by Emax USA. Angel Mode is sponsored by Gen Fan Hobby. Los Amigos is sponsored by League OS. We have Face Punch, they're sponsored by Tiny Whoop. We have iGal Whoopouts, they're sponsored by For Your Senses Crafts and Rail Pro. And of course we have Red Eye Racers, and we're sponsored by Red Eye Racing, cybersportstoday.com. So, but yeah, big shout out to all of our sponsors. Once again, we got Team Phlebotomist and weBLEEDfpv, Bees Knees, Newbie Drone, Fat Gaps would be Fat Straps, and Mandel Bratz, Fractal Engineering, to kind of cycle through all those teams. So right now we're just setting up our multiplayer room right now. And Skittles, do we have everybody lined up? Oh. Do I have a Skittles? I just gave you manager.
Yeah, hold on just a second.
Okay.
Who else is in this group?
You have Tyrant, who's orange. He's on Orcs.
I think we got
it. You have K-Bar, he's on Los Amigos. He's green. Angel Mode, you have Pinhead, he would be cyan. Mayan Hawk, Red Eye Racers, red. Ribbit FPV on Mandel Bratz, purple. Just Send It, Lounds, green. And Cyrus on Beta Bros, blue.
So, Cyrus flying, not zero, that's okay.
Yes.
Wait, right. I have you flying, so I need one more. I've got...
K-Bar.
Oh, I have K-Bar.
Yeah,
there we go.
Thank you.
Alright. Anyone else need to come in?
3, 4, 5, 6. No, let's lock the room.
Alright, locked.
Sweet, thank you. So we're going to kick this off, folks. Heat number 1.
Alright, pilots, any objections? Alright, starting at heat number 1, 5 seconds.
In less than 5. Oh, and a big shout out to Hydra FPV and Perspective Image. And here we go. Coming to you live. So if you guys can, grab that YouTube link and please share it across your social media platforms. The YouTube link. Help us out. Let's get at least 50 likes on here. We got 15 people watching. But here we are. Excuse me. Heat number 1. We got Mayan Hawk out in front right now, followed by K-Bar and Tyrant. Just grab that share button, copy that link, and post it on the internet. Anywhere you want. Let's get some people up in this piece and show them what FPV Tiny Whoop drone racing is all about. You got Mayan Hawk still out in front right now, followed by K-Bar, Lounds, Cyrus. Tyrant and Cyrus just traded positions. Ribbit is up and over Pinhead right now, so we got ourselves a little battle going on between Ribbit FPV, her first official race. Congratulations, Ribbit. And you got Pinhead. So we're on lap number 3. Excuse me, I got a little baby cold I was fighting, so bear with me.
Alright, shared.
Ironheart comes in. Alright.
Alright,
So
so Hawk took first place.
Mayan Hawk, he's on Team Red Eye Racers, and they're sponsored by weBLEED. You got K-Bar, he's on Team Los Amigos. And they're sponsored by, oh my god, who's they sponsored by? Sorry, boys.
Lego F.
Lego S.
Yeah, Lego S. It's been a while. We have Lowndes, and he's on Team Just Send It. There you go. There you go. And they're sponsored by Full Send FPV. And once again, we're just going to quick announcement about Full Send FPV. We have a big race, Whoop Wars Denver. That's coming up April. Let me grab my calendar. If it only works. But that's coming up in 2 weeks, I believe. And check out fullsendfpv.com, and you'll know all about Whoop Wars Denver. There's only a handful of tickets left, so if you want to check out some serious whoop racing, tiny whoop drone racing, that is, check out Full Send FPV, and yeah, come on out. We're all going to be out there at Whoop Wars Denver. That's in a few weeks, and there's only literally like maybe 6 or 7 tickets left. And how many participants total, Skittles? That 48?
I think there'll be 64 if we get all
64. So yeah, so it's a pretty big size event. So come on out, check it out. But you guys ready for heat number 2?
Objections?
Any objections?
Right. Here we go, heat number 2.
In less than 5. All right, we got 20 people on board watching. Yeah,
Hey,
definitely.
Phil, we're doing.
Well, we got 1, 2,
Oh,
3, 4,
Ribbit's
5,
stuck.
6. Ribbit is stuck.
Hold on. Push R. Now can you take off? You're gonna have to leave and come back. Hold on, let me open up the room.
Yeah, please don't forget to like and share our YouTube feed right now. We got 21 people watching, 16 likes, so share that. Let's show the world what this is all about. And yeah, it's always nice to have an audience. No pressure, pilots, no pressure.
Okay. Okay. Alright, here we go. Starting again, unless there's an objection. Alright, here we go. Oh,
We're gonna.
okay, there we go. My bad.
All right, pilots, in less than 5.
You're not. Oh, you're blue?
Yeah, well, yeah, she should have been purple.
Yeah, just switched her.
You could change that. Got Meinhardt out in front here.
This track really mixed up the standings this week. We got pilots in the tier that's not even racing that are faster than pilots in tier 2 and tier 1.
Yeah, it's pretty.
We got some like different captains that are out of the captains.
Yeah, well, they definitely moved by having an acro track like this. Definitely shifted a lot of the angle pilots out there. So we'll see how it runs.
Mayan Hawk holding a pretty good lead here. He's acro, right? Yep.
Yeah, he's definitely acro.
Lowndes also flying acro. Let's see, K-Bar acro. Cyrus flying angle. Tyrant's
Meinhardt with a bobble at the end that cost him his first place to.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Lowndes comes through, takes that W right there. So you got Lowndes, he's on Team Just Send It. They're sponsored by Full Send FPV. You got K-Bar coming in second, and he's on Team Los Amigos. They're sponsored by League OS. And we have Mindhawk, who's on Team Red Eye Racers, and they're sponsored by Red Eye Racing, cybersportstoday.com. So there's your top 3 teams right there, top 3 pilots right there, Skittles. So followed by Tyrant, Cyrus, Ribbit, and Pinhead.
So coming around here, finishing up.
There you go. We got the scores down, so we're good to go. Heat number 3, folks. Do we have any objections?
Pinhead's still finishing his first round. There he goes.
We got to keep this machine moving.
All right, pilots. Round number 3 coming up. Any objections? Well, it looks like at least right here, the acro pilots beating all the angle pilots. What?
We're gonna go on board with my man Lowndes. Let's see how he does. He's got that first place spot right there. So no pressure. Announcer's curse. He's looking pretty strong. Probably doesn't really have me on. That's why.
Oh, and there he goes.
And Lowndes goes down. Too much talking and too much saying his name. You got Mindhawk sitting in 5th place right now, so that's an unfamiliar spot for him. He's been pretty strong this first 3 heats here, so let's see how he works his way back up the ranks. But you got K-Bar out in front, who's actually doing pretty darn good on this track here. 2 second-place finishes and trying to get his 1st place notch right here, so let's see what happens, folks.
Up, though. If he can keep it clean. Oh, as I say, Lowndes again.
Lowndes tapped the gate. Oh, and they lost it again.
Down the stairs.
Down the stairs. Oh, and the fall. So that allows Mindhawk to catch up here. So got to play a little catch-up game. Mindhawk moves into 2nd. So now it's really the K-Bar himself has himself a significant 10-gate lap lead right now on Mindhawk. So he looks like he's going to get his first victory of the night. So Team League OS.
It's chasing down Cyrus.
Los Amigos, that is.
Cyrus has 1 bobble. Oh, Cyrus messes up. He's got to find his... Oh, that was a nice recovery, though.
There's your top 3 teams right there, folks. Coming in, taking that checkered flag. You got K-Bar. He's on Team Los Amigos, and they're sponsored by League OS. Coming in first, you have Mindhawk. He's on Team Red Eye Racers, and they're sponsored by Red Eye Racing, cybersportstoday.com. That's crazy. Both of those 2 companies are eSports companies right there for eSport management, 1st and 2nd right there. So, and you got Tyrant, and he's on Team Orcs, and they're sponsored by Orca FPV. And I have top secret info, which I'm not going to say, but there's something special coming with Orca. I know that. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway, but that's your top 3 teams right there. Skittles followed by Lowndes, Cyrus, Ribbit, and Pinhead. Conclude heat number 3.
All right, after 3 heats, let's go through the points. We've got Los Amigos in 1st with 26, Red Eye Racers in 2nd with 24, Just Send It in 3rd with 20, Orcs next with 12, Beta Bros with 8, Mandelbrats with 3, and Angel Mode with 0 so far. All right, let's go to heat number 4 of 7. Pilots, any objections?
4 of 7.
All right, here we go.
Looks like Lowndes might have had a bad start right there off the block. But you got Mindhawk out in front here.
Yep, holding the lead a couple gates ahead of K-Bar. Lowndes catches up. Cyrus is right there with Ribbit and Tyrant. A few gates behind, Pinhead a few gates behind that. Alright, finishing up lap number 1.
Nice dive, Lowndes. Nice dive. He's pushing hard right now, folks.
Mindhawk holding a pretty good lead.
K-Bar's pushing. K-Bar snuck right ahead of him. And let's see, Lowndes goes low. K-Bar went high. Nice move right there. Little recorrection. So in lap number 3 here, you got Mindhawk out front by 10 gates, maybe. Got Lounge pushing hard, trying to catch up. Want to hold that position. Here comes Mindhawk. He's going to get that W.
Nice.
You got Lounge looking pretty strong. He's taking that W. Excuse me, folks.
Second.
Excuse me. You got K-Bar, so you got Mindhawk out in front, taking first, and he's on Team Red Eye Racers. Their sponsor is Red Eye Racing, CyberSportsToday.com. You got Lounge, and he's on Team Just Send It. They're sponsored by Full Send FPV, and you got K-Bar. K-Bar is on Team Los Amigos, and they're sponsored by League OS, and those are your top 3 teams right there. Skittles, followed by Cyrus, Tyrant, Ribbit, and Pinhead.
Ribbit had a lead on Cyrus and Tyrant for a while on that one.
Almost.
I didn't
But
quite hold it on.
she's getting points, though.
Yep.
Most important thing, she's getting points.
Pinhead coming around, finishing up his 3rd lap. Well, there it is. All right. That's 4. So we're on to number 5 now. All right, pilots. Any objections for round number 5? All right, here we go. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Everyone's off. Mindhawk in front, Lounge in 2nd, K-Bar in 3rd, Cyrus in 4th, Pinhead in 5th, Tyrant in 6th, Ribbit missed the first gate, having some struggles on this one in 7th. She can work her way back up.
Wow,
Pinhead
nice.
in 5th right
Lounge
now.
got that dive down. Very nice. Very nice.
It's
So
fun.
we got Lounge out in front, K-Bar, Mindhawk.
Did you try an acro at all?
Me? Yeah. I tried it for 10 minutes and I just said, nope, not right now. I'm not going to do it during the season. And, but, you know, I do have reached out to a few people. I did grab some rates and PIDs and, you know, just to kind of look at things and kind of understand how that's set up. And no different than, you know, doing iGal during the springtime this past year for me. But, yeah, I've never really raced with acro settings, so we'll see what happens. But we're on lap number 3 here. You got Mindhawk out in front. Between Mindhawk and Lounge. Ooh, bang, bang. That was real close between those 2 pilots right there. You got a close one between Cyrus, K-Bar. K-Bar actually is going to take this one. So you got Mindhawk, he's on Team Red Eye Racers, and they're sponsored by Red Eye Racing, CyberSportsToday.com. Coming in first, you got Lounge, and he's on Team Just Send It. And they're sponsored by Full Send FPV, coming in 2nd. And coming in 3rd place is K-Bar, and he's on Team Los Amigos, and they're sponsored by League OS. Those are your top 3 teams right there. Skittles, followed by Cyrus, Tyrant, Ribbit, and Pinhead.
That was close. Pinhead almost pulled out a point there.
Let's jump over to YouTube. I see we got some comments in here. Let's just read a couple. Oh, is Zotek gonna make it? Yes, serial killer. I am definitely gonna make it. I did have baby cold, little baby Gideon, my 2-year-old. Passed on his little sniffle cold and got me, but I'm at the way tail end of it. So if this was last week, I probably wouldn't be talking. I'd be coughing. But here we are, Skittles. What heat are we in right now?
We're going on to number 6. Our top 3 teams right now. We've got Red Eye Racers with 44, Los Amigos with 38, Just Send It with 36. All those teams are real close. Then Orcs and Beta Bros tied with 16. Mandelbrocks have got 5, and Angel Mode still with 0. All right, let's go into heat number 6 of 7. Pilots, any objections? Oh, all right, here we go.
Yeah, big shout out to we got Derpy Hooves on YouTube saying, "So proud of Ribbit FPV, go girl XXX."
Derpy Hooves cheering on Ribbit.
Yep.
Nice.
She has 5 points. 5 points. Excuse me.
Oh, she gets caught by the not going high enough on the flag there, has to go back. Lounge out front right now.
Yep, yeah, Minehawk must have had a tough one. There he goes, moves up into 4th position. He's right behind Tyrant. There he is in the 3rd position. He has his sights on K-Bar now. K-Bar has himself a 5-gate lead though in Minehawk, so it's really about consistency at this point. If these pilots are already in the groove of this particular track, and you know, one little mistake and that will definitely cost you a position. So, oh, right, as I said, that Lounge tapped the gate, so now here comes Minehawk. He's now basically 3 gates, 4 gates behind K-Bar. Lounge tapped the gate, but he had himself a nice little cushion, so slight little bobble recovery, looks pretty solid. But the battle right there is K-Bar and Minehawk, which is cutting down to 4 gates, so really coming right down to the end here. Lounge! K-Bar! Oh, Tyrant comes in. Minehawk. Minehawk must have hit the gate to allow Tyrant to come in at the very last moment there, folks. That allows the Orcs to grab some points. So we got Lounge. He's on team Just Send It. They're sponsored by Full Send FPV coming in 1st. You got K-Bar. He's on team Los Amigos, who's actually having a very good run today. He's on team, they're sponsored by League OS. And coming in 3rd is Tyrant, and he's on Team Orcs. They're sponsored by Orca FPV. Those are your top 3 teams right there, Skittles. Followed by Minehawk, Cyrus, Ribbit, and Pinhead.
All right, here we go with the final round. Pilots, any objections? All right.
Oh, I should have been practicing.
Oh yeah, you're up next time. Alright, our final round, we've got all the pilots off. Looks like Tyrant had an early mistake, had to go back. Puts him in 7th to start. Lounge, Minehawk, and K-Bar out front. First 3 positions, as they have been, followed by Cyrus, Ribbit, Pinhead, and Tyrants.
We got it was tier 2.
Lounge holding the lead.
Sorry, team.
Really nice dive from him. K-Bar, Cyrus up in that 3rd position right now. Ribbit in 4th, Minehawk in 5th. He must have had a bobble. He's making his way back up. Cyrus is holding a 3rd place position right now. Can he be the first angle pilot? Oh no, Tyrant's gotten a couple things. Lounge must have had a mistake too. He's dropped back. K-Bar out in front, holding the lead. Oh, as I say that, he has a bobble. Minehawk catching up. K-Bar still has a decent lead out in front though. Minehawk in 2nd, Cyrus in 3rd, Lounge in 4th, Ribbit in 5th, Tyrant in 6th, Pinhead in 7th. Alright, K-Bar coming around. Oh! Little clip on the final gate, but still gets in there just before Minehawk. Takes his 2nd win of the round.
I would have got 3rd. Alright.
2nd.
Would have taken 3rd on that one.
It's a 3rd place. Lounge gets a 4th. Ribbit coming
So you got
around.
K-Bar out in front.
Ribbit gets a 5th. Very nice.
Ribbit gets a 5th position. We got K-Bar. He's on Team Los Amigos.
Beats
Coming in
Tyrant.
1st. And they're sponsored by League. Oh, excuse me. Yeah,
one.
League OS. You got Minehawk coming in 2nd. And there he's on Team Red Eye Racers. They're sponsored by Red Eye Racing Cyber Sports today. And you got Cyrus coming in 3rd.
140.
He's on Team Beta Bros, and they're sponsored by Beta FPV. Those are your top 3 teams, followed by Lounge, Ribbit, Tyrant, and Pinhead. That does conclude our first round, and do you have points?
Yeah, we actually have a tie. The top right now, Red Eye Racers and Los Amigos both have 56 points. Just Send It just behind them with 50. Then Beta Bros has 24. Works has 23. Mandelbrot's with 8. And Angel Mode not able to pick up a point now.
Let's open up that room, and we're going to be looking for Tier 2 pilots here. Group A, folks. Tier 2 pilots, Group A. We're going to be needing Solenia from Team Orcs, Swifty FPV from Los Amigos, Czar from Angel Mode, myself, Zotek, for Red Eye Racers, Mandel Bratz, we got Radioactive, and Just Send It, Stewie DB, and for Beta Bros, 0 Volt. So for Orcs, it's going to be Solenia, and he's going to be orange.
Swifty, that's fine. Swifty, there we go. Alright.
Swifty's on Los Amigos, and they're going to be green. We got Czar, he's going to be cyan. Zotek, I will be red. We bleed. We got Mandel Bratz, we got Radioactive, he's going to be purple. You have Stewie DB, he's going to be green.
Wait, Stewie?
Yeah, Stewie DB.
Swifty.
No, just Send It.
Oh, okay, yeah. Who did I put in there?
Yeah, you got Stewie DB is going to be green, and Swifty is going to be green, too.
Oh, Birds is not in there.
Yeah, Birds is going to be Tier 1.
There we go. Alright.
So you got Zotek, 0 Volt, Stewie DB, Swifty. We have Czar, Solenia. Who are we missing? Radioactive.
Yeah, can you open the room back up? I was in and then I accidentally got out. Sorry.
Alright, I unlocked it.
I'm back in.
Go. Radioactive. There we go.
Alright.
Alright, we got 1, 2, 3, 4,
Skittles,
5,
I'm going to go
7.
deaf.
Right.
I'm going to go to deaf mode. Give me 5 seconds and we'll go be good. And
Alright, pilots, we've got Selenia, Czar, Radioactive, Swifty, Stewie DB, 0 Volts, and Zotek. Any objections, pilots? Alright. Starting in 5. Alright, Zotek's racing, so everyone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, they're all off. Zotek with the early lead. Swifty takes it. Czar up there also. Radioactive, 0 Volts. Selenius. Everyone's switching positions right now. That's pretty close. Let's see what the pilots are flying. Swifty flying in angle. Zotek flying in Dewey flying in acro. Radioactive in angle. Selenia acro. Czar in angle. And 0 Volts in angle. Alright, so mostly angle pilots in this group. As we were saying, the acro pilots are taking the higher positions, and it looks like Stewie, one of the acro pilots, out front right now. Radioactive in second. Swifty actually just jumps up there. Zotek jumps in the 2. Let's see the leaders for this group this week. Wow, Jay's in this group this week. Jay, Huff. Oh, that means they're all with me. That's terrible. Okay, Stewie got a 70 overall. Swifty with a 76. Zotek with a 76. Selenia 77. Radioactive with 80. And Czar an 85. So Dewey definitely a big advantage here with 6-second faster PV than any of the other pilots, and takes the initial win. Nice work by Stewie on Just Send It. He's a 10. Before the finals. You guys are 5. Okay. Next we got Swifty in second on Los Amigos. We got Selenia, third. Orc. Zotek gets a fourth. Red Eye Racers. Radioactive. The fifth is Czar. It's their first point for Angel Mode. And 0 volts. Finishing in 7th that time. Alright, pilots. Heat number 2 of 7. Any objections? Alright, here we go. So let's see if Stewie can take advantage of his big, Oh, as I say that, he misses the first gate and has to go back, and then crashes on the dive. I was going to say, can he keep it together and keep it perfect with his big lead in the personal best, but as you can see there, it's going to be tough. Can he work his way all the way back up from last to first? He has all 3 laps. Right now, Selenia, Czar, Zotek all switching for first place. Radioactive up there, 0 volts 6, and Stewie just working his way into the pack now. Works past Czar on the dive, gets past 0 volts too. Next dive, he works his way up to with Swifty and Radioactive. There in the room on the second lap. Going around Stewie, making some good time here. See if he can catch all the way back up. Oh, Selenia goes down. He drops all the way back. Stewie has a really nice dive on the second one. He's only got to catch Zotek. Zotek well out in front. He's got a couple gate lead. Oh, as I say that, Zotek crashed. Because he drops back to third. Stewie out in front. Oh, Stewie bumps the table. But he's still ahead. A couple gates ahead of Radioactive. Coming into the final turns. Stewie looking like he's going to work his way all the way back up and still takes some first place after that really rough start. Very nice. Zotek gets and Zotek second. Swifty gets a 3rd place there. So these top 3 teams still taking the top 3 spots. Radioactive grabs 4th spot. Lennon 5th. 0 volts gets a point. That time is 6th, and Czar in 7th. Alright. Alright, pilots. Let's go on to round number 3. Any objections? Alright, here we go. Alright, if Stewie can come back from that, it's going to be tough for anyone to beat him here. They're going to have a clean run, and he is going to make several mistakes, leading to at least 6 seconds, unless someone else PBs. Czar always got it in a nice early position out in front, but didn't seem to hold on. Dropping back towards the later positions by the end always, but out front in the first couple positions through the first lap, typically. Stewie out in front, hits the flag, has to circle back because he got knocked off course, gives Swifty and Zotek the lead, but he takes it right back. Swifty right on his tail. Zotek in 3rd, Selenia 4th, Radioactive 5th, 0 volts 6th, and Czar back in 7th. So Stewie's still holding the lead, but Swifty is right on. Oh, Zotek passes Swifty, chasing down Stewie, but Stewie is the first one on the lap number 3. Zotek and Swifty switching back and forth. That's a good battle from the New York area. They are both evenly pilots, of course. In the weBLEED series, Zotek sees Swifty just ahead, trying to track him down. Just a turn ahead always. Oh, Swifty hits the gate, springs Zotek and Radioactive. Meanwhile, Zotek hits the wall though, and Radioactive gets out in front of him. So now Zotek and Swifty back in the battle for 3rd. And Zotek gets the 3rd place, just ahead of Swifty. And Stewie gets the win, and Radioactive gets a 2nd. So 3 perfect rounds for Stewie. Radioactive gets a 2nd. He's doubled his score every time. Zotek gets a 3rd place. Swifty gets a 4th. Selenia gets 5th. 0 volts in 6th. And Czar in 7th. Alright, after 3 rounds, we've got Just Send It has now taken the lead. They've got 80 points.
Fun.
Red Eye Racers and Los Amigos tied second with 74.
Nice.
Orcs with 33 next. Beta Bros with 26. Mandelbrots with 22. And Angel Mode with 1. Alright, pilots. We're going into round number 4 of 7. Any objections? You good, Zotek? Or are you deafened? Sounds like it. Alright, here we go. Let me stop this amber from whatever. Alright, all the pilots are off. Stewie with an early lead again. Radioactive second. Oh, but as I say that, Zotek takes the Zotek and Swifty always battling this whole round so far. Neck and neck. Selenia 4th, Radioactive 5th, Zar 6th, 0 volts in 6th. Stewie holding a solid lead, looking good out in front. And first, oh, as I say that, he tumbles all the way to the ground and crashes into the thing, and Zotek is able to take the lead. What lap are we on? Lap number 2, and Stewie is already passing him back. But Zotek, a very nice turns here in the little office room. Up, but he hits the flag and goes down, trying to take some tight turns. Radioactive takes the lead for Stewie for a moment, but then it's into the dive section. Stewie takes it right back. He's going to have to be clean here, though, because Radioactive is on his tail. He goes down. It's on the 3rd lap. Radioactive has a chance to take the lead here. Zotek also not far behind. Stewie doesn't have enough time to catch up. I think this is going to break his perfect streak. Radioactive coming around. Looks like he's gonna take the win. Zotek and Selenia battling for second. Oh, Zotek beats out Selenia by a 1/10 of a second. So we got Radioactive improving his score every time so far. 2, 4, 8, 10. We got Zotek with the 2nd place. We've got Selenia in 3rd that time. Got Stewie takes a 4th after a run of perfects. Swifty in 5th. Zar gets another point in 6th, and 0 volts in 7th. Oh, I don't know if I had those off. Alright, pilots. Going into round number 5. Any objections? Alright, here we go. Round number 5. Alright, so our top 3 teams are kind of separating themselves, but Orcs and Mandelbrots are not too far behind that they could sneak in if some of the top pilots don't score very well. But Stewie is out front again. We can see it's going to take multiple crashes from him to drop him out of the 1st place position. And Zotek out front right now. As I say that, Stewie must have gone down. Zotek out in front, Selenia in 2nd. Stewie working his way back up in the 3rd ahead of Swifty. Radioactive in 4th, 5th, 0 volts in 6th, and Zar in 7th. Zotek gets passed by Selenia and Stewie in those smaller dive sections. Selenia bounces out, but Stewie still holding a small lead above Zotek into lap number 3. Stewie diving down, getting a little bit of a lead on Zotek, but he's keeping it clean. Gonna try to push and catch up in the later parts of the lap here. Stewie out front, already in the office section. If he has a clean area here, he's gonna take another win. It looks like he's on his way. Zotek just a little bit behind, going for 2nd. Swifty pushing, trying to catch Zotek in the last couple turns. And he's not quite able to, but does get a 3rd place. Selenia in 4th. So, oops. Stewie gets a win. Zotek gets another 2nd. Swifty gets a 3rd place. Selenia is 4th. Radioactive in 5th that time. 0 volts in 6th, and Zar in 7th. Alright, after 5 rounds, We have Just Send It still holding the lead with 94. Red Eye Racers close behind with 90. Los Amigos in third with 82. Then Orcs have 43. Mandelbrots have 34. Beta Bros with 27. And Angel Mode with 2. Alright, pilots. We are on round number 6 of 7. Do we have any objections? Alright, here we go. Alright. Radioactive with the early hole shot, but then the dive. Selenia takes the lead. He's holding the early lead right now. Dewey back in 5th, but we know we'll see him battling at some point. Selenia holding the lead, Zotek in 2nd, Radioactive 3rd, Stewie 4th, Czar 5th, 0 volts in 6th, and Swifty in 7th right now, because it has some bobbles. Selenia extending his lead on the dive section, Zotek not far behind, but then Stewie takes the lead in this little mini dive. Selenia and Stewie out front, Zotek in 3rd. Oh, Selenia has a bobble. He drops down and gets stuck in the boxes. Oh, an extended crash takes him from 1st to 4th. Stewie out front, working his way through this last dive on lap number 3 already, or the last main dive. Zotek in 2nd, Radioactive in 3rd, Selenia 4th, 0 volts up in 5th, Swifty in 6th, and Czar in 7th. See if anyone, Radioactive and Zotek's real close, coming in the last couple turns here. Rodney trying to catch up on Zotek. Can he make a quicker turn? Oh, the last couple turns, Radioactive takes the lead just barely. Oh, and he gets Zotek on the final turn and beats him by about a quarter of a second. Meanwhile, Stewie takes his 6th win out of, or 5th win out of 6. Radioactive gets a 2nd. Zotek gets a 3rd. Selenia with a 4th. Swifty the 5th that time. 0 volts in 6th. And the Czar comes around for 7th. Alright, pilots. 7th and final round coming up. Do we have any objections? Alright, here we go. Alright, it looks like Dewey with the early lead, Selenia in 2nd, Zotek Czar switching places, Swifty in 5th. Still kind of switching places in the back, but Dewey and Selenia and Zotek all a couple gates away from each other. We got a big pack out front. Dewey gets a little bit more of a distance ahead with the dive. Working his way, Radioactive in 2nd. Dewey with a bobble drops himself to 3rd. Selenia in 4th. Right now, Zotek has the lead. Going on to lap number 3. Oh, in the turn section, Radioactive gains a slight advantage. He's the first one into the dive. Stewie the 2nd. Zotek 3rd. Stewie's working his way up, but then he has a bobble in the little turn tunnel. That drops him all the way to 5th. Zotek out front right now. Radioactive must have had a bobble. Zotek coming around. Can he hold on for the final heat win here? Last couple turns, got the lead. Swifty's worked his way all the way up into 2nd, and Zotek plows it into the opposite wall for the win. Love you. Alright. Zotek gets first. Selenia pulls off in 2nd. Wait, I thought Swifty had 2nd. What happened?
Here he comes, folks!
Did you crash on the final gate?
Oh my goodness, he did it! Finally takes a W!
You got it at the last one. Radioactive got 3rd. Swifty ended up in 4th. Dewey with his lowest finish in 5th. 0 volts in 6th. And Angel Mode in 7th. Alright, so after 2 rounds, we have Red Eye Racers and Just Send It tied, 106 points exactly. Just behind them is Los Amigos with 88.
Let's go to bits!
Orcs is 33 points behind third place. Let's still make that up with 55. Mandelbrot's not far behind, 48. Beta Bros with 29, and Angel Mode with 2. Alright, let's unlock the room for the next group of pilots.
That we do, that we do. Let's open up the room. I will be right back.
So, in this tier, we have... Let's see, we're gonna have Birds Aren't Real for beta. We've got Meland for Angel Mode. He's not in here yet. We've got Rich for Orcs. We've got Blunty. It's Blunty for there's a Blunty. Mandelbrot's. Tasty for Just Send It. Tasty.
Let's go. Let's
Not
open
here yet.
the room and for Tux Rich, Orcs, Mr. E from Los Amigos, Smeelan from Angel Mode.
Got to Bits for Red Eye Racers all the way up from tier 5 to tier 1.
Yeah, man. He was a really good acro pilot, so just got to get points. That's all that matters now.
And everyone else is the other side. Okay. So who am I missing?
So you got Tux Rich from Orcs, Mr. E from Los Amigos.
Tasty's
Angel
not
Mode.
here yet.
Tasty is up.
Well, Mr. E beat Swifty. Wow, I did not realize.
Yeah, acro pilots beat. Yeah, that was this week, man. Acro pilots definitely got ahead. But Tasty in the room yet?
Yeah, I'm still missing one. Who am I missing?
You got Touch Rich, Mr. E, It's Blunty, Debits, Tasty, Schmeelan, where you at?
Green, purple.
Do we have a Schmeelan?
Did they say anything about him flying?
No, I didn't get any notices on Schmeelan. Uh-oh. Oh, Jesus.
Angel Mode.
Well, Angel Mode is going to take a...
Did they say something just now?
Yeah. Jasus doesn't think Smeelan's gonna... He messaged him, but does not get a response. So Smeelan is MIA right now, folks. Not good. So looks like we're gonna fly with 6 pilots, so everybody gets a point no matter what. So...
Alright. So we've got Mr. E on Los Amigos. We've got Birds Aren't Real for beta. We've got Bits for Red Eye Racers. It's Blunty for Mandelbrot's. Tasty for Just Send It. And Tux Rich for Orcs. And Angel Mode not with a representative in this round. Alright, so get rid of that. Alright, pilots. Any objections? Alright, here we go. First round of heat number, or tier number 1. What's up? Objection? No? No objection?
Any objections? Nope, no objections. Here we go. Heat number 1. Tier 1 pilots.
One, two, three, four, five, 6. Alright, they're off. The Bits with the early lead.
Pilots are off.
He had the whole shot, but Tux, Rich, and Tasty pull ahead. Mystery in 4th, Plenty in 5th. Birds Aren't Real. Let's check out the flight modes. Tasty flying acro. Rich flying acro. Mystery flying acro. The Bits flying acro. Where'd Blunty go? Blunty flying angle. And Birds is flying angle. He was upside down for a second. Alright, Tasty holding the lead right now. Rich in second. Oh, but the Bits. Rich has a bobble, but the Bits jumps up, and so does Mr. E. Blunty in 5th, Birds in 6th. Right now, Tasty holding the lead, but the Bits is not far behind. Bits with a really nice twisting dive there. He's got the throttle into the top.
He's probably muted. Want to get inside his brain.
He's looking like he's going to take this first win.
Yep, Tasty looks like he is, though, but you never know. Tasty could make a mistake. The Bits is looking pretty good. Just got to hold off Tux Rich. It's right behind him. Tux Rich, Mr. E. Oh, Mr. E taps the gate. The Bits does come in second, gets that points. Wait, that's a good start right there.
Bit for Red Eye Racers.
Well, it's a battle today between Just Send It and Red Eye Racers.
Blunty, Birds, and Angel Mode default 0, unless Smealin shows up. Smealin, if you show up or Angel Mode appear from Smealin, let us know and we can let him in for the later heats.
Yep, definitely.
All right.
Without a
Alright, pilots. Round number 2. Any objections? Nope.
All right, no objections. Here we go. Sorry about that. I'm still coming off my W win there, so I'm pretty high. Forgot to announce those winners, but
You scored a lot of points too, so
what's that?
you scored a lot of points overall.
I did. I don't know. I didn't check yet.
Yeah, you got mostly seconds.
Oh, nice.
So,
1 second, 2 seconds, 3
Tasty
seconds.
winning.
Yeah, my first heat was my worst one.
Oh. Tasty out front, the Bits in second, Mystery in third, Blunty moves his way up, switching Rich, Blunty, and Mystery all switching positions, and Birds in that 6th. Everyone on beta today is flying up 1 tier as their captain, Neon, not here, which is unfortunate because he was the 2nd fastest time this week. Orange Stuff did get him on the last day. Let's look at the leaderboard times right now.
Yeah, where is
Let's see. So we got who's the top qualifier of this group? Wow, it is Tasty, who is actually 6th overall. That bode well for my group. Oh wait, I'm not in that tier. Never mind. For Reckless, Tasty with a 68 overall, 6th. Rich with a 69. Mystery, the Bits, and Blunty and Smealin. This group is definitely the lower half.
No doubt. Here we go, folks. We got Tasty. He's on team Just Send It. They're sponsored by Full Send FPV. Coming in first, you got Tux Rich. He's on team Orcs, and they're sponsored by Orca FPV. Coming in second. And in third place is my man, The Bits. And he's on team Red Eye Racers. We're sponsored by Red Eye Racing and Cyber Sports today. Those are your top 3 teams, Skittles, followed by Mr. E, Birds Aren't Real, which we know that they are, and it's Blunty.
Alright, heat number 3 of 7 coming up. Any objections? Mr. E or Tasty practicing a launch mode there. Alright, here we go. 3 of 7, starting now. Everyone's off. Ooh, that was a clean launch for everyone. Tasty has the early lead. Looking very smooth there. Rich in second, Mystery in third, the Bits in fourth, Blunty in fifth, and Birds in sixth. Tasty. And Just Send It. Looking for their 1, 2, 7, 8, 9. Their 10th win out of 14, 15, 17 heats so far today. very dominant performance for their team. Rich looking good in second. Oh, but the Bits passes him up into second place right now. Mr. E in fourth, Bunty in fifth, and Birds in sixth. On lap number 3, Tasty's got a good lead. He looks like he's going to finish up another win. 3 out of 3 for him. The Bits in second, but Rich is directly on him. Who is going to have the faster final couple of turns? It looks like the Bits is going to. Oh,
No,
Rich edges him at the last second.
Oh, man.
Wow. 0.006
Wow.
seconds between the two pilots. Less than a tenth of a second. We get Tasty with his third win on a way to a perfect run. Rich with another second. Barely ahead of the Bits. Third. Mr. E gets fourth.
You got Tasty. He's on Team Just Send It. They're sponsored by Full Send FPV. Tux Rich, he's on Team Oryx, and they're sponsored by Orca FPV. And the Bits coming in third. He's on Team Red Eye Racers. They're sponsored by Red Eye Racing and CyberSports2Day.com. Those are your top 3 teams, followed by Mr. E, Birds Aren't Real, and it's Blunty.
Alright, so after 3
Show
rounds
me a real bird.
in tier number 1, we have Just Send It taking the lead again. They have 136 points. Red Eye Racers in second with 126. Los Amigos in third with 100. Orcs catching up with 77. Mandelbrot with 52, Beta Bros with 34, and Angel Mode with 2. Alright, pilots. Going on to round number 4 of 7. Any objections? Alright, nope, here we go. Round 4 of 7.
Here we go.
They're off.
And they're off.
Rich with the early lead this time. Let's see if he can break Tasty's win streak. But as I say that, Tasty pulls just ahead. Rich can see him right in front of his face. They're on the same gate, the same turn, coming lap number 1.
Oh, the Bits gets caught underneath the walkway there, so that's going to send them back to 5th and make that 6th right now. Got Tasty out in front, so the Bit's got to work his way all the way up that ladder. So let's see how he does. Oh, don't push it. If you're listening, don't push it.
You can. Ooh. So
Nice and
Tasty
steady.
holding a lead ahead of Rich, just barely. The Bit's working his way up. Can he pass Mystery and Blunty, who are 10
yet
feet
another.
ahead of him?
He's having a rough go around on this one though. He just crashed again. So just the most important thing in this type of race and this style of racing is just trying to be consistent, and doesn't always have to be blazing those PBs, and you just got to work your way through the track and nice and smooth. But Tux Rich comes through gets a win. Tasty drops down to 4th, so that's going to break his streak right there.
Ooh, Blunty with a second. Nice.
Yeah, Blunty comes through. The Bits comes in for 5th, and then Birds Aren't Real. So you got Tux Rich, he's on Team Orcs, and they're sponsored by Orca FPV coming in 1st. It's Blunty, and he's on Team Mendel Brats, and they're sponsored by my man Fractal Engineering coming in 2nd. And coming in 3rd, you got Mr. E, and he's on Team Los Amigos, and they're sponsored by League OS. And those are your top 3 teams right there. Skittles, followed by Tasty, the Bits, Birds Aren't Real.
Alright, pilots. We're on to round number 5. Any objection? Alright, here we go. So it looks like Tasty wanted to emulate his previous partner Dewey there and get a 4th place after 3 wins.
Nice.
So Rich with the early lead again, but Tasty takes it in that secondary dive area. Mystery in 3rd, the Bits in 4th, Bunty in 5th, and Birds in 6th. Oh, Mystery with a crash on the table drops him back to 4th place. Tasty has a slight lead in lap number 1 going on to lap number 2. The Bits in 3rd right now. Blunty up in 4th, Mystery in 5th, but working his way back up. Tasty holding the lead over Rich, coming in the finish of lap number 2. And Tasty hold the lead. Rich has been known to get people right at the end.
He's close by him too.
Yep, he sees Tasty a turn or two ahead. But Tasty looking good, holding the lead into the office area. Been in the rainbow gates. Out into the final turns. Looks like he's going to take another win. And he does. Almost puts a lap on Birds there.
The Bits coming in third.
71. Very nice time.
Tasty, he's on team Just Send It. They're sponsored by Full Send FPV coming in first. It's Plenty got a PB saying over there, some on
Nice.
the text channel. But you got Tex Rich, he's on team Orcs. They're sponsored by Orca FPV coming in second. My man The Bits, he's on team Red Eye Racers, and they're sponsored by Red Eye Racing, Cyber Sports Today. Those are your top 3 teams right there. Skittles, followed by It's Plenty, Mr. E, and Birds on Reel.
And after 5 rounds, we've got Just Send It out front with 150. Red Eye Racers in second, 134. Los Amigos in third with 108. Not far behind Orcs with 95 now. Then we've got Mandelbrats with 64, Beta Bros with 36, and Angel Mode with 2. Alright, pilots, round 6 of 7 coming up. Any objections? I hear no objections. Here we go. 4, 3.
In less than 5. Here we go, folks. And they're off.
Alright, they're all in the air. Rich and Tasty out front. The Bits and Mystery, second and third. Blunty and Birds, fourth and fifth. Can someone steal another one from Tasty? Will he pick up his 5th win out of 6 tries? He's got the lead on lap number 2. Looking very smooth, cutting into some of those turns really tight.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice acro dives right down the center of the gates. Super smooth. Has about a 5-gate lead going into lap number 3. The Bits out in second right now. Rich in third, Blunty in fourth, Mystery in fifth, and Birds in 6th.
Tight racing going on here, folks. Oh, the Bits misses the gate. Good recovery though. Can he hold off It's Blunty? Yes, he can. So that just separates Rich from the Bits from second and third right there. The Bits had it, but looks like he's gonna take that. Rich is gonna take that second spot. The Bits should easily take that third. Has a substantial lead right now on It's Blunty. So you got Tasty out in front, and he's on team Just Send It, and they're sponsored by Full Send FPV coming in first. Tux Rich, he's on team Orcs, and they're sponsored by Orca FPV coming in second. And in third place is The Bits, and he's on team Red Eye Racers, and they're sponsored by Red Eye Racing and cybersportstoday.com. So those are your top 3 teams right there, Skittles, followed by It's Plenty, Birds on Reel, and Mr. E.
So with Rich taking a second and Mystery a 6th that time,
Oh, closes the gap.
Within 6 points going into this final heat for 3rd place. Let's see what goes down. Pilots, any objections? Tasty's doing some trippy spins on the light at the top. Alright, here we go.
Show off. Here we go. Heat number 7, round 3, week number 9. Last time, folks. Oh, we got 5 pilots. 5 pilots.
This is someone.
The Bits is stuck.
The Bits is stuck. Alright, the Bits, hit R. See if you can go again. If not, we will open up the room.
Yep, he's good.
Alright, we're off this time.
All 6 pilots are off.
Oh, Tasty. Early bobble.
Yep, that
Drops
puts him
to
back.
6.
Let's see how he holds up, though. No pressure, guys. Keep it easy, nice and smooth.
He's right in the group already, though.
Yep.
Works his way up into second. Nice chasing down Rich on lap number 2. Another win here for Rich. Real big for the Orcs. And it's going to be eDoc versus Bry5, right?
Yep, eDoc versus Bry5.
Should be some good battles.
Yep.
I would assume Bry5's flying in.
The bits goes
Acro on
down.
this one, but I don't know.
Oh,
Tasty.
the bits goes down.
Tasty gets just
Nice and
ahead of
easy.
Rich. You guys should be good though.
Yeah.
You have enough points that you're not going to fall out of.
No,
Top
not with
3.
Potato. Yeah. Potato should be
So-
able to take a few.
Looks like Tasty gonna finish it off with another win. Oh, he hits the gates and Rich makes them. I totally jinxed Tasty.
He did
As I
jinx
said
them.
it, he hit the recharge little double circle goop, and then Rich gets the win. Big points for Orca. Tasty gets second.
Oh,
Valencia in
the
third
bits.
that time.
I got so dizzy on watching the bits on that one. Oh my god.
Spree still picks up 4.
Dude gets a 1. Good job though, man.
So after 5 rounds,
No pressure.
Ooh, interesting. Okay, so just ended, of course, out front 168. They have guaranteed themselves a place in the finals. Red Eye Racers, 27 points behind with 141. So technically, either team could still win there. Then we've got tied for third now, Orcs and Los Amigos. So
Wow.
the eDoc Bry5 battle.
eDoc Bry5. Uh-oh. Let's
Then we-
let's
Mandelbrot
Yeah, yeah.
got 74, Beta has 40, and Angel Mode has 2. So let's open up the room for our captains.
We bleed.
we bleed. We bleed. We bleed. We haven't heard that in a while.
All right. So in the captains here today, we've got Jesus for
Yes. Captains, here we go. We got Orcs, we have eDoc, Los Amigos, we have Bry5,
got
Angel Mode,
Viper.
Jesus, Red Eye Racers, Potato, Mendel Bratz, Tilted, Just Send It, his name is EZ Racer, and Beta Bros, we got Viper. So yeah, no, that's a stacked bunch right there. So anything can happen
That's the
between
eDoc.
Orcs and Bry5 there, right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Schmeling
There's
did
eDoc.
not show up today. Unfortunate for
All right.
Team
Anyone
Angel
else need
Mode.
in or out? I mean, I guess you can leave, but all right. Lock in the room. We got Bry5. We got eDoc. We got Easy Racer. We got Jesus. We got Potato, Tilted, and Viper. All right, pilots. Heat number 1 coming up. Do you have any objections? No pressure on Bry5 or eDoc, but
Yeah, no pressure on
whoever does
Bry5
better-
eDoc. Don't. I
whoever
would
does
just
better
turn off
overall.
our mics on us so you don't have to, choke. But we got Bry5 in the room here. We got eDoc. eDoc. I don't see eDoc anywhere.
Yeah, he's here. All right, pilots. Here we go. Unless I hear
No,
him
it means
reject.
I might be in Discord. Oh yeah. Yep. He's in his own little Discord thing.
Okay. 4.
Here we go, folks. Captains.
Bry5 with the early lead. eDoc with. Oh, he was in 6th and he jumped up to 3rd.
Potato and wasn't 7th. I
Oh,
don't know
man.
what happened there.
They're
He
on
got a
top
late
of each
start.
other. They're 1st to 7th right now is like 3 gates. Everyone's on the turns at the same time. Oh, Tilted with a little bobble. Viper out front. Oh, but
Potato
he,
with a bobble.
he has a big bobble. Leaving eDoc out in front right now, and Bry5 in last. Uh-oh.
Oh.
eDoc looking good. Let's check some flight modes. eDoc flying in angle or acro. Easy flying in acro. Jesus flying in acro. Tilted flying in acro. Potato acro. Bry5 acro. Viper even in acro. Everyone's acro.
Fun to watch here, folks. You're on lap number 3. You got E-Duck out in front, followed by Easy Racer go down. Potato jumps in the third. You got Potato and Tilted going up. Here we go, folks. Lap number 3. E-Ducks
gets the win.
Potato, can he take it? Sneaks it in at the last second.
Dang, that
takes
was
down
crazy.
Tilted. And Easy Racer goes down to 5th.
There's like dun 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 dun. Right five.
So you got E-Doc, he's on Team Orcs, and they're sponsored by Orca FPV coming in first. You have Potato, and he's on Team Red Eye Racers, and they're sponsored by Red Eye Racing Cyber Sports Today. Coming in second, and coming in third is Tilted, and he's on Team Mandel Brats, and they're sponsored by Fractal Engineering. Those are your top 3 teams right there. Whoops. Followed by Bri-Fi, Easy Racer, Viper, and Jasus.
Round number 1 goes to E-Doc, the Bri-Fi versus E-Doc battle. Let's see what happens in round number 2. Pilots, any injections? Alright, here we go.
And they're off.
They're out. Potato, the early hole shot, Easy takes it. Everyone is so lumped together in the beginning. It is just a swarm of colorful drones.
Yes, colorful drones. I see lots of greens and blues in front of Potatoes.
Man, they're all locked together.
All locked in there. Who can
It's interesting,
cut that
people
angle?
do the turns the different.
Yep.
Everyone has like a, or not everyone, but there's a lot of different like ways people do the turns there. Easy Racer holding the lead. Bri-Fi right there. Also, E-Doc in third. The Bri-Fi E-Doc battle is directly second and third right now. With Easy holding the lead.
100%.
Check the overall or the leaderboard grind this week.
Easy Racer.
Easy Racer is the top time this week. He has 60 from top. Then E-Doc in second. Potato, Bri-5, Tilted, and Jasus.
So Easy Racer looks like he's going to get his first W, followed by Potato.
Very nice.
Nice. So you got Easy Racer, he's on Team Just Send It, and they're sponsored by Full Send FPV, coming in first. You got my man Potato, he's on Team Red Eye Racers. They're sponsored by Red Eye Racing Cyber Sports Today, coming in second. And in third place, you got Tilted, and he's on Team Mandel Brass, and they're sponsored by Fractal Engineering. Those are your top 3 teams right there. Skittles, followed by Jasus, Viper, E-Doc, and Bri-Fi.
Man, the E-Doc Bri-Fi battle dropped to the bottom this time.
Yeah, it did. No doubt.
All right,
After
let's
2
see.
heat rounds.
Check out heat number 3. Pilots, any objections? Easy warming up with some slaloms and some corkscrews on the little conveyor belt. Tilted had the whole shot to the first gate, but Easy is taking it. Bri-5, E-Doc, everyone has a share of the lead for a second. They are all locked together.
A Potato
From,
in front.
from first to 6th,
Easy.
crazy. Potato, Easy, Potato, Easy, Potato. Switching back and forth. Oh, Viper jumps up in the mix too. Viper in the lead for a second.
There he goes.
Viper holding the lead. Right there with Potato and Easy. Ooh, Easy with a really nice little triple turn there. Takes the lead. Oh, but Viper steals it for a second. Neck and neck going into lap number 3. This is one of the faster heats so far.
Yep, definitely, man. All these pilots are honed in right now.
Yeah, Viper
definitely.
actually pushing ahead.
Just by a
Easy.
scotch.
Last
Who has
couple
the
turns.
tighter
Ooh, Easy
turns?
has really nice turns there.
Oh,
Takes the
Potato
lead.
just took it slightly too wide, but let's see what happens. Oh, and there he goes.
And
Takes
Viper
it,
goes
man,
all the way
down.
to 5th.
Wow.
Fourth.
So you got Easy Racer, he's on Team Just Send It. They're sponsored by Full Send FPV coming in first. You got Potato, he's on Team Red Eye Racers. They're sponsored by Red Eye Racing Cyber Sports Today. And Tilted coming in third, and he's on Team Mandel Bratz, and they're sponsored by Fractal Engineering. Those are your top 3 teams right there. Skittles, followed by Viper, Bri-Fi, EDOC, Jesus. You got that Bri-Fi EDOC battle, but it looks like there is a little separation happening between these two.
Yeah, so right now we got Just Send It out front with 192. Red Eye Racers solidly in second with 165. Looks like those 2 spots are basically locked in, first and second. Then third battle for third place, Orcs right now with 125. That's EDOC, and Los Amigos Bri-Fi with 117. So we got 8 points difference right there. That first win for EDOC looking real big right now. Mandelbrot's not too far behind with 92. Beta Bros with 47, and Angel Mode with 6. All right, pilots, round number 4 of 7 coming up. Can EDOC or Bri-Fi put up a big score? We shall see. Any objections? No. All right, here we go.
Beat number 4, captains. That's what it's all about, folks. No pressure.
All right, Tilted with the early hole shot.
Hole shot.
Bri-Fi up there too.
Yeah, there's Potato once again.
Need Bri-Fi to put up a big score to even it back out. I want it to be tied going into the last heat.
Oh, that'd be awesome. That'd be like
right now they're the 5th and 6th spots.
So, Potato tapped the gate right there, so that set him back from 2nd to 4th. So, but he does see all 3 pilots in his light. Oh, and he taps the gate, goes down. So this is going to be a tough one for him to recover. So now he has 5 more pilots ahead of him. So technically, one just nice, calm, smooth, and steady out there. You got Easy out front, followed by Tilted and Viper. EDOC and Bri-Fi having a battle between the 2. They're taking it down right down to the wire.
I see EDOC in his. Oh, he tries to cut the flag.
Bri-Fi takes it.
Oh, and now he has to go all the way back. Oh, this is brutal. How high can Bri-Fi finish? Oh, but Potato edges EDOC. So only EDOC or Bri-Fi only loses 1 point. Still in striking distance. Easy gets another win. Third
Easy racer.
For him.
3rd in a row, definitely. Easy Racers on team Just Send It, and that's what they've been doing all day here, folks. They're sponsored by Full Send FPV. You have Tilted, he's on team Mandel Bratz, and they're sponsored by Fractal Engineering. And you have Viper, and he's on team Beta Bros, and they're sponsored by Beta FPV. Those are your top 3 teams right there. Skittles, followed by Potato, EDOC, Bri-Fi, and Jesus.
Right. Round number 5 coming up. Pilots, any objections? So far, Viper has moved up his position every time. He got 6th, 5th, 4th, 3rd. Let's see if he can pull off a 2nd now. Alright, here we go. Alright, they're all off.
They're off.
Easy with the early lead. Potato
Slight little
right
bobble.
up there too. Oh, but he drops all the way from first to 7th instantly.
There you go.
Instant
Yeah.
drop.
That's how these
Work its way
guys
back
are so
up, though.
tight. Yeah, man. Most definite. You got a lot of Potato
Bri-Fi had the lead and he dropped from 1st to 5th with a little tap on the turns.
Bri-Fi, Potato clips the flag, and that just locks him in that flag for a couple of seconds, it looks like. So he's way back behind the pack. So it's interesting. Some of those flags, they just literally, they're like glue and just hold you. But you have Easy Racer out front, followed by Vipers. Give him a good battle right here. So he's only maybe a gate and a half or 2 behind.
Tilted and Viper on top of each other.
Easy Racer
Viper could get a second. He'll improve every round so far. Oh, Tilted is right there though. Oh, and Tilted steals it from him.
Easy Racer with another W. He's on team Just Send It. They're sponsored by Fractal Engineering. Ken, you have 5 minutes. 5 minutes is too much, Easy. We got to keep this beast moving.
You only have 2 more rounds. What do you need?
You
5
have,
minutes?
yeah, it's only 2 more rounds.
That's less than 5 minutes.
Yeah, man. So we got Tilted. He's on Team Mandel Bratz. They're sponsored by Fractal Engineering. You have Viper, and he's on Team Beta Bros, and they're sponsored by Beta FPV, coming in third. Those are your top 3 teams right there. Followed by EDOC, Bri-Fi, Potato, and Jesus.
You can have 5 minutes. You're gonna win no matter what. You can just leave.
Yeah, I mean, you could. We got to keep the
You
beast
can get
moving.
last twice and still
Unless, I mean,
get first place.
just tell me that you have to take a number 2, and I totally understand. His family is demanding his presence.
Yeah,
Well-
he had family come in and he had to step away for just a minute.
All right. Well,
Well, we got to keep going though.
yeah. Let's just run
Yeah,
it.
hey, you guys gotta do what you gotta do.
We're gonna win anyway. So, all right, pilots. Round number 6 of 7. Any objections? Easy.
Easy.
I don't hear an objection. All right, here we go.
I don't believe he did that. He's having a great run.
He'll be
Tasty, it's okay, man. You don't have to tell people about his situation. It's fine.
fine.
So-
All right.
We have these
Tilted
6
out front
pilots
now
up.
that we don't have easy. Ooh, Viper has to circle back. Drops himself in the middle of the pack. Down into 6. Potato with the lead right now. Oh, but he has a slight bobble on the turn, and EDOC and Tilted are sprung. Bri-5 and EDOC up there in the mix right now. Both of them can use a big score, and having one of the other one drops down, secure themselves that 3rd place overall. But looks like EDOC is battling. You'd have to see an uncharacteristic mistake from the EDOC for Bri-5 really to pull out enough points to get ahead, or enough difference in points.
Restart, I'm back.
No.
Oh, it's too late.
It's too
You
late, man.
missed one.
It's alright. You just
You're
missed
only
one.
gonna miss one. You're gonna get first place. Oh, EDOC with the lead on lap number
Tilted
3.
going back and forth. Tilted sneaks in and takes it.
Bobble.
Him joining the Discord
Dropped.
destroyed me. That's
Oh no.
lied to me out so hard.
Oh, but you got. Oh, who's that?
Discord.
That was tilted.
Oh, you got the win
when
though.
Easy came on and then dipped, it's scared. It's just completely lagged my shit out when he left.
Tilted comes
Do that.
in first place. He's on team. What's going on, folks? Mandel Bratz, and they're sponsored by Fractal Engineering. He came in first. You got EDOC, and he's on team Orcs. And they're sponsored by Orc FPV, coming in second. And Bri-Fi, the battle between EDOC and Bri-Fi continues. And Bri-Fi is on Team Los Amigos, and they're sponsored by League OS, coming in third. Those are your top 3 teams right there, followed by Viper, Potato, and Jesus. We are moving into heat number 7, folks. This would conclude Group A. So Group B, you will be up in just a little bit after a short 5-minute recess, though. But here we go, Skittles. Any
Let's
objections,
see
pilots?
If what has to happen? Oh, it's too far gone now.
It's too far gone. Yep.
EDOC has secured himself 3rd place. All right, pilots. Last heat. Here we go.
Unless unless he'll be
Even
yep.
a
There'd be
person
no.
left.
So Oryx does come through. Will take that 3rd spot. Here we go, folks. Heat number 7. Captains. Easy Racers in the back of the pack now. Lost his mojo. He had to take that 5-minute parent break. But it happens. We understand. But we got to keep this machine moving, folks.
If Tilted can get a win and Bri-Fi
He's
comes
on
in
a
like
mission.
last,
He's angry. He's flying
He's
with
good.
some speed in his skip.
Ooh, Bri-Fi right there too.
Yeah, Bri-Fi's right behind him. He sees him in his rear track mirrors.
Tilted right.
Easy
in the
Racers
two,
out in
Potato.
front. Bri-Fi,
Everyone's
Potato.
Right there.
Oh, these guys are burning it right here.
Ooh, this is the kind of run. I
No,
just think Bri-Fi.
I almost
He
say
needed
that.
that. He needed that with the EDOC in last place.
Yep. Here he goes, lap number 3. There he goes, Easy Racer with the win. Followed by Potato. So you had Easy Racer. He's on Team Just Send It. An amazing performance by that team tonight. They're sponsored by Full Send FPV coming in first. You got Potato, and he's on Team Red Eye Racers, and they're sponsored by Red Eye Racing and Cybersport today coming in second. And Viper, he's on Team Beta Bros, and they're sponsored by Beta FPV coming in third. And that's your top 3 teams right there, folks. Followed by Brightfi, Tilted, Jasus, and EDOC.
Overall, Just Send It wins with a 222. Wow, that's one of the top scores overall. If Easy was there for the last round, they would have been.
They could have had possibly a 232.
Well, the highest is 243. So.
Oh, so no, not even close. But maybe next time, guys.
In second place, we got Red Eye Racers with a 180. Very nice. And then in third place, Orcs. They're tier 1 and captains pull it off for them. They get a 139 in third place. Los Amigos just behind with 130. Mandelbrot's with the 120. Beta Bros in 6th place overall, but they got 69 total points, so that's a solid achievement. And then Angel Mode got 8.
We just need to fill out the leaderboard points and race day points right there for that crew.
Okay. Race day.
But we will, folks, we are going to take a 5-minute break here. We're going to take a small little recess. We are going to be coming right back with Group B. It's going to be Prop Fathers, Bees Knees, I Got Whoop-Outs, Face Punch, Fat Gaps, Hawks, and Phlebotomists. Coming up next.
Hey everybody, Zotek here with weBLEEDfpv.com, and today we're going to do an unboxing of our Whoop House Drone Racing Gate Kit. What's hanging in your Whoop House? So with our Whoop House Gate Kit, you're going to get 2 collapsible gates. They do come with bungee cords. You're going to get 4 supporting legs, 2 packets of Velcro, pair of suction bases, a set of aluminum tabletop stands, a pair of earth spikes, and a pair of magnet bases. And that completes the Whoop House Gate Kit. The purpose of this package is all about enhancing your Whoop House experience. Maybe for drone racing, freestyle, or casual play. I'm Zotek from weBLEEDfpv.com. Please visit our website for more details, and thank you. We truly appreciate the support from this amazing community. What's going on, everybody? This is Zotek with weBLEEDfpv.com, and today I am going to show you something special. Our own weBLEED FPV Salt City Racing micro are going into and using Velcro. It offers multiple mounting ways to assist you in your personal workouts. So come check out weBLEEDfpv.com. You'll find our own brand of micro tiny drone racing gates. We appreciate the support, and we're all about supporting the community. Alright, folks, here we go. So we're going to be opening up our Group B room.
I got it open.
Perfect. So we will be looking for, once again, we are going to be looking for Prop Fathers, Sharks, Sergeant Felix for Bees Knees, Lanky for I Got Whoopouts, Axion for Face Punch, Fat Gaps, Crusher, Hawks, Groover, and Phlebotomist Bacon Ninja 87. So Claude is not here tonight. Sergeant Felix is moving up if he's here.
He's in. 3, 4,
Perfect.
5, 6. I'm missing one person.
So you got Prop Fathers, you got Sharks, and they're on what? Charzu, or whatever the color that is.
Chartreuse.
Chartreuse. You got Bees Knees, Sergeant Felix is yellow. You have I Got Whoopouts, Lanky is, what do you want to call that? Yeah, magenta. Face Punch, Axion is pink. Fat Gaps, Crusher is orange.
That's what I'm missing.
Crusher, 72.
Crusher, yeah.
Crusher, come to the room, please.
Oh man, and I'm in the second group.
Where's Crusher?
Nightwing joined. Did Crusher didn't beat Nightwing this time, group.
Crusher is coming right now, folks. Crusher is coming. He's going to be orange. And then you have Bacon Ninja, who's going to be on the Phlebotomist, is red. Those are your Tier 3 pilots here. So we got Sharks, Sergeant Felix, Lanky, Axion, Crusher, Groover, and Bacon Ninja.
There he is.
Skittles, you are Tier 2 next. You're coming up next.
Why can I make him fly? Do I have 2 beats? It is not supposed to be. Sharks, Sergeant Felix, Lanky, Groover.
You got flying. Yep, he's flying.
Oh, there it's
1,
switched.
2, 3,
It's switched. Okay.
4, 5. You're good to go.
Alright, pilots. Axion, Bacon Ninja, Crusher, Groover. Uh-oh.
Oh, I just got kicked.
I just got kicked too. I got kicked out of the multiplayer room. Is anyone still in there?
Looks like it's
No.
still open.
You're still in there. Sharks is
Yeah.
Sharks.
Can I join my
Yeah.
own room?
Yep.
Look, I think it's locked. Yeah.
No, it's locked.
I'll unlock it. I got it. I got it. I got it. The room is open now, folks.
That was weird.
Yep. All right. So you got Groover, Bacon Ninja. There you go, folks.
Do you just want
Axion.
to? You just want to run it since
Yeah,
we're going to run it next round.
Yep. Let's see. Who is Skittles not flying? And we have Axion is flying, Crusher's flying, Groover's flying, Jay is not flying, Lanky should be flying.
Yep. You're
Fairtech
flying.
is not flying. Yeah. Where Lanky is flying. I think that's it. So we got Sharks, Sergeant Felix, Lanky, Groover, Crusher, Bacon Ninja, and Axion.
Yep.
All right, pilots. Do I have any objections or hear any objections? All right, pilots. Here we go. Round number 1. Heat number 1. Here we go. In less than 5. We have 7 pilots off. All made it through. Be interesting to see what's going on here. Crusher out in front, followed by Bacon Ninja and Axion. So you got Crusher who's on Fat Gaps, Bacon Ninja, Phlebotomist, and Axion Face Punch. So those are your top 3 guys right there, top 3 teams of this Group B. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, Face Punch with their captain flying Angle, and also Axion, one of their fast pilots, flying Angle. Normally gets the leaderboard win, but this week they were in 3rd place overall. It's really easy to fly against everyone in 100% battery mode.
So we're on board right now. Oops. There we go. Crusher comes in. You got Crusher. He's on Team Fat Gaps. They're sponsored by Fat Traps, coming in first, followed by Bacon Ninja. He's on Team Phlebotomist, and they're sponsored by weBLEEDfpv, and Axion coming in third, and he's on Team Face Punch, and they're sponsored by Tiny Whoop. Those are your top 3 teams right there, followed by Lanky, Groover, Sharks, and Sergeant Felix. Oh, we got to do the points here. So we got Fat Gaps with a 10, Bacon Ninja with an 8, Face Punch 6, Hawks.
I got.
Lanky's on.
I
got 4,
Groover's on Hawks.
2. Sharks got 1.
Felix coming around, about to finish.
Felix,
He's
perfect. There we go. Excellent. All right, pilots. We're going to keep this machine moving quickly here tonight. But that does conclude round heat number 1. Do I have any objections? Do I hear any objections? All right, pilots. Here we go. In less than 5. Heat number 2, starting up right now.
Alright, let's do
All
it.
7 pilots off.
Mode check. Pressure, flying acro, of course. Bacon Ninja, acro. Axion, angle. Sharks flying in acro. Groover is acro. Lanky's flying in angle. And Felix is flying in angle. Alright, so a nice mix in this group.
Yep, Axion definitely. I like that. Mikey definitely.
Looking at the times here.
Probably
Pressure's at
looking.
70. Bacon Ninja with a 71, 72, Axion 73. Lanky with an 85 after that, so big drop. 12 seconds there from Axion to Lanky. So it looks like those pilots, probably Crusher, Bacon Ninja, Axion, probably going to be in your top 3 positions Unless one of them has like a really big mistake.
You got Crusher, he's on Team Fat Gaps. They're sponsored by Fat Straps coming in first. You got Bacon Ninja, he's on Team Phlebotomist, and they're sponsored by weBLEEDfpv coming in second. And Axion is on Team Face Punch, they're sponsored by Tiny Whoop. Those are your top 3 teams right there, Skittles. Followed by Lanky, Groover, Sharks, and it will be Sergeant Felix. So you got Fat Gaps, Phlebotomist, Axion. Lanky is on I Got Whoopouts.
Yep.
Groover, Hawks, Sharks, 1, and Bees Knees 0. Alright, pilots, we're going to move on to heat number 3, and then we'll run points off, but do I have any objections? Alright, pilots, in less than 5, goggles down, thumbs up, here we go, we bleed. All 7 pilots are off. You got Crusher out in front again, followed by Bacon Ninja and Axion. Oh, there's a little switch right there between Bacon Ninja and Crusher, but Crusher took back. Now Axion jumped out, said, "Hey boys, I want a party." Lanky moves up, so Bacon Ninja definitely went down. That sends him back down to 6th position. After 2 laps, you have Axion out front, followed by Crusher. Bacon Ninja gets right back up in the mix. Those are your top 3 pilots right there. You got Lanky, Sergeant Felix, actually Sharks now, Sergeant Felix, and Groover and Sergeant Felix. There's a lot of movement going on this type of track, so any mistake will definitely set you back, so keep an eye out here, folks. Halfway on lap number 3, got Axion out in front, Crusher. Those 2 guys have pretty good separation between them. Axion will take this one. Crusher's coming in. Bacon Ninja. So right now you have Axion. He's on Team Face Punch, and they're sponsored by Tiny Whoop coming in first. You got Crusher, and he's on Fat Gaps, and they're sponsored by Fat Straps coming in second. And in third, you have Bacon Ninja. He's on Team Phlebotomist, and they're sponsored by weBLEEDfpv, followed by Lanky, Shark, Sergeant Felix. It looks like the battle between Sergeant Felix is going to get it, and Groover. So Fat Cap's got an 8, and let's see, Lanky with a 4. Fathers. So Bacon Ninja, Crusher, Face Punch with a 10. So Hawks, Groover's on Hawks, and Prop Fathers with 2. All right, pilots. After 3 heats, this is no particular order for points. You have Fat Gaps with 28. You have I Got Whoopats with 12. You have Prop Fathers with 4. Hawks with 4. You have Phlebotomist with 22. You have Face Punch with 22. And Bees Knees with 1. And that's after 3 rounds, 3 heats. So we are moving on to heat number 4, round number 1. Pilots, do I hear any objections? Alright, pilots, good luck in less than 5.
Nope.
All 7 pilots are off.
Man, the top 3 the Fat Gaps, Phlebotomist, and Face Punch have like really fast pilots in these first 2 groups. compared to the other groups. 12-second gap between this top 3 and the next person in this group, and then in the next group it's 7 seconds. The top 3 all have 69s. If I could PB by 7 seconds.
Starting on lap number 3 here, folks, you got Crusher out in front, followed by Bacon Ninja and Axion, Lanky, Shark, Sergeant Felix, and Groover. Check us out on the YouTube channel. You'll see these pilots battling it out. A lot of trading positions, so it's hard to call sometimes. But Crusher looks pretty solid right now. He does have a 4-gate lead coming in on his final swoop. Taking that for the first. Axion is going to sneak in on Bacon Ninja. So yeah, Crusher, he's on Team Fat Gaps, and they're sponsored by Fat Straps, coming in first. You got Axion, he's on Team Face Punch, and they're sponsored by Tiny Whoop, coming in second. Bacon Ninja, he's on Team Phlebotomist, and they're sponsored by weBLEEDfpv, coming in third. Those are your top 3 teams right there. You have Lanky in fourth. Sharks fifth. Groover sixth. Bees knees. Alright, pilots. That does conclude heat number 4. We are moving on to heat number 5, round 1. Do I hear any objections, pilots? Alright, in less than 5, goggles down, thumbs up, we bleed. All 7 pilots are off. Looks like same particular order. Crusher out in front. Bacon Ninja just jumped out. Oh, Crusher just jumped out. Axion jumped and then he bounced down. After starting lap number 2, you got Crusher out there, followed by Bacon Ninja. Lanky's in the 3rd spot. Here's Axion, Groover, Sharks, and Sergeant Felix is just about to get that start of the 2nd lap. Starting lap number 3, we got Crusher out in front, followed by Bacon Ninja and Axion. I had a little technical glitch there where I was just watching Crusher's screen, but nothing was happening. But Crusher does take that 1st place W again. So Crusher is crushing it right now. He's on Team Fat Gaps. They're sponsored by Fat Straps. Coming in first, you got Bacon Ninja. He's on Team Phlebotomist, and they're sponsored by weBLEEDfpv. Coming in second and 3rd place is going to go to Axion, and he's on Team Face Punch. They're sponsored by Tiny Whoop. It looks like you got Lanky. Oh, I did it again. 8, 10, 6. Oh, I have a miss score here. What is going on my screen here, folks? Anybody can see this? Is crazy.
I just got kicked out of the lobby.
All right, we're gonna have to take a just technical issue right here. Are you still online?
I got kicked out. Looks like Sharks did as well.
Yeah,
I see on Sharks.
All right, let me open up the room here, folks. Hey Skittles, check the stats. I think we got a mistake here. I'm not gonna mess this one up. Let's see. We got Crusher
Last
taking
round you
first.
have 2 6s.
Yeah, I see that. I see that.
You got Lanky got 4. Wait, last time did Lanky get a 3rd? Or was Phlebotomist in the 3rd? I think every single time the top 3 has been the same.
Yeah, I
Pretty
think
sure.
Phlebotomist came 3rd last time. I remember right.
Yeah.
So switch that one. Alright, so here we go. Crusher got the 10. Bacon Ninja got the 8. Axion got the 6. Lanky does get the 4. Sharks, he gets the... Where the hell is Sharks?
Right there. That's right, Prop Fathers.
Yep, 2. Yep, and then Groover gets a 1. Sergeant Felix. Okay, it looks like we are having a little internet glitch. I don't know if it resolved itself though, but
In?
yeah, let me yeah, that room is unlocked, so we got everybody.
You get kicked? No, you're
No, mine looked like it was just. Am I in there?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm in there.
That's your room, man.
All right, so we got Sharks is flying, Sergeant Felix is flying, Lanky is flying. Spectating. Axion is flying. Alright, pilots. Looks like we have everybody. We're going to lock the room here again. A little technical glitch right there on Velocidrone. It looked like Crusher was going in hyperspace. It was pretty crazy watching that. Kind of distracted me. But here we go, pilots. Well, let's just run points off here. After 5 rounds, no particular order, you have Fat Gaps out in front with 48 points. You have I Got Whoopouts with 20. Prop Fathers with 10. Hawks with 6. You have Phlebotomist with 36. You have Face Punch with 36. Good battle right there. You got Bees Knees with 1. Alright, pilots, do I hear any objections? Heat number 6 in less than 5. Here we go. That was crazy right there. All 7 pilots are off. Heat number 6. Tier 3 pilots right now. Tier 2 pilots are going to be coming up next. Going to give a quick shout out to Bella Chow, Ono, Chewy, Jay, Sheesh, Skittles, and Huff. You guys are coming up next. So after 2 laps here, we got Bacon Ninja out in front, followed by Crusher. Oh, Crusher takes it. Bacon Ninja jumps back there. But they're going back and forth. Now, Axion wants to get in the mix there, so a little dancing going on here, folks. This is some really tight racing on this type of track. Definitely favors acro pilots. But you got Crusher out in front, followed by Bacon Ninja, Axion, Lanky, Groover. A little switch right there between Sark and Sergeant Felix. Here we go. Final lap. Final turn. Crusher's going to take it. Crusher, he's on Fat Gap. And they're sponsored by Fat Straps. Coming in first, you got Bacon Ninja. He's on the Phlebotomist. And they're sponsored by weBLEEDfpv. Coming in second. And in third is going to be Face Punch's Axion, and they're sponsored by Tiny Whoop. Those are your top 3 teams right there. You have Glanky, Sharks, Will Be Groover in 6th, and for Bees Knees we have Sergeant Felix.
Be tough for any of these lower 14s to jump into the top 3 unless maybe the top 2 tiers can really break through and score a bunch of points.
It's definitely a tough group right here for tonight's matchup.
G-Man could maybe do it with iGao. T-Mad and G-Man, they're both pretty
Are we having another technical glitch again, do I see? It's so weird. Anyway, here we go, folks. Heat number 7. Do we have any objections? Alright, pilots, in less than 5. Good luck. Goggles down, thumbs up. Oh, I got a glitch.
Disconnected.
Who did?
Yeah, I just got kicked.
No, it's no, we're good, man. I'm just
Axion
gonna.
says he got kicked.
Yep.
Yeah. Sharks got disconnected.
Oh, I got disconnected.
Demons got kicked too.
I just got disconnected here, folks, myself.
Oh, really? Oh, yep. Now it says I'm a room manager. Only me, GWG, and Jay survived.
Yeah, well, we're gonna open up a new room here on that one.
Okay. Yeah, you start a new one. I'm the only one that survived. Or maybe everyone got their own.
Alright, pilots. So no, we're gonna start a new room, pilots. Starting a new room. I have the ownership. We Bleed eSports. We got Axion just joined. Oops, sorry. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, pilots. I have Axion, Bacon Ninja Crusher, Groover. That's 4. Lanky, Sergeant Felix, and Sharks. Okay, pilots. Here we go. We're gonna keep this moving. Looks like we have some internet problems here tonight. I don't know what's going on with Velocitron, but good thing we're keeping this moving along. So, pilots, any objections? Heat number 7. All right. Good luck. In less than 5. Here we go, folks. Oh, we got Axion is stuck. Yep, Axion is stuck. Alright, pilots, just press R, Axion, and that should get you off the mat. There you go. Alright, here we go, pilots, in less than 5. Good luck. Something that we look for. Make sure all pilots get off that starting block. All pilots are off. Here we go, heat number 7. The conclusion of round 1 here. Tier 3. We got our Tier 2 pilots coming up next. Everything's looking good there. Got Axion out in front this time, followed by, oh, they announced his curse. We got Bacon Ninja out in front, Axion out in front. I just won't call it. A lot of flip-flopping going on here. Lap number 3 here, folks. You got Axion out in front, followed by Bacon Ninja and Crusher, Lanky, Groover, Sharks, and Sergeant Felix. Pretty much how it's been all night with this crew right here. See what changes. You got Axion out in front. Can he hold it? Bacon Ninja. Axion comes through. So you got Axion. He's on Team Face Punch. And they're sponsored by Tiny Whoop coming in first. You got Bacon Ninja. He's on Team Phlebotomist. They're sponsored by weBLEEDfpv coming in second. And in third would be Crusher. And they're sponsored by Fat Gaps. And they're, he's on Team Fat Gaps. And they're sponsored by Fat Straps. Those are your top 3 teams right there, folks. Followed by Lanky, who had 4s across the board the entire time. Groover, Sharks, and Bee's Knees. Then that does conclude this round. We're going to unlock the room. We're going to look for Tier 2 pilots, but in no particular order. For point standings, you have Fat Gaps with 64. You have iGal Whoopouts with 28. Prop Fathers with 13, Hawks with 9, Phlebotomist with 52, Face Punch with 52, Bee's Knees with 1. So now we're looking for pilots. We are looking for Bella Chow, Prop Fathers, Ono from Bee's Knees, Chewy from I Got Whoopouts, Jay for Face Punch, Seesh for Fat Gaps, FPV Skittles for Hawks, and Huff 19 for Phlebotomists. And make sure you're coming in with your colors. That definitely helps us. Let me get you. So we got Chewy flying. Axion is not flying. You got Bella Chow is flying. Pressure's not flying. Skittles. Get Some is not flying.
Get Some's captain.
I know. Let's see. Spectating Huff is flying. Jay is flying. Ono is flying. Seesh is flying. Thank you, pilots. I have Seesh orange, Ono yellow, Jay is pink, Huff is red. We got 4 right there. Skittles is magenta. That's 5. Bella Chow 6 and Chewy 7. All right, pilots, everybody's here. Thank you for being prompt. Here we go, pilots. So I have here any objections? Round 2, heat number 1, Tier 2 pilots. Right now, folks, check it out. Here we go, in less than 5. Good luck, everybody. So we got Skittles out there this time. All 7 pilots are off. You got Jay out in front here, folks, followed by Seesh and Huff. Skittles in 4th. Starting lap number 3, you got Seesh out in front. Huff just tapped the gate. That's going to send them back. That allows Skittles to sneak into that 3rd position. You got Jay flying Acro. You have Ono. Looks like he's Angle. And so we'll catch up with that soon, but here we go. Keep this moving here. We got Seesh. He's on Team Fat Gaps, and they're sponsored by Fat Straps, coming in 1st. You got Jay. He's on Team Face Punch, and they're sponsored by Tiny Whoop, coming in 2nd. And you have FPV Skittles. He is on Team Hawks, and they're sponsored by Emax USA, coming in 3rd. Those are your top 3 teams, folks, followed by Huff. He's on Phlebotomist, Bella Chow, 2, Chewy, gets an Ono. Alright, pilots, heat number 2, round number 2. Do I hear any objections? Alright, in less than 5, good luck, pilots. I have all 7 pilots off. We have 30 watching on YouTube with 29 likes. What's up with that? We need that 1 extra like. Give us that thumbs up. And make sure you grab that link and share it across social media. We are almost 2 hours in. And we're almost there. Pushing along. So you got Seesh out in front, followed by Jay, Huff, and then Skittles, Bella Chow, Ono, and Chewy. Thank you, folks. You guys rock. Here we go. Lap number 3. You got Seashell in front. Jay, Huff, Skittles, Bella, Ono, and Chewy. Really good acro pilots here, and a nice mix of angles. So he looks like he will take it, followed by Jay. So you got Ceesh, he's on to a hot streak already. 2 in a row. He's on Team Fat Gaps. They're sponsored by Fat Straps. You got Jay, who's on Team Face Punch. They're sponsored by Tiny Whoop. Coming in second and third place is Huff 19, and he's on Team Phlebotomist, and they're sponsored by weBLEEDfpv. Those are your top 3 teams right there, folks. Followed by Skittles, FPV Skittles, Bella Chow. Ono gets a point, and Chewy with an unfortunate. Oh. Alright, pilots, we're going to start heat number 3. We'll do points next round, but here we go. Do I hear any objections? Heat number 3, pilots, tier 2, in less than 5. All 7 pilots are off. Got Jay out in front, followed by Ceesh and Bella Chow. Nice. We got Skittles, Chewy, Huff, and Ono. Ceesh is just tearing up this track.
Dang it, Bella.
Looking pretty solid out there, folks. Very tight, consistent. I mean, the lines are not like tight, but it's very smooth and steady. So that definitely on a track like this, while everyone's pushing hard, you make a mistake and boom. Consistency, that's what it really comes down to. But he's definitely not carving those lines out, though, I can tell you that. But it's still a very impressive run by Ceesh. He looks like he's going to take his 3rd W right there. So you got Ceesh, and he's on Team Fat Gaps. That's 3 in a row for them. They're sponsored by Fat Straps. You got Jay, who's on Team Face Punch. They're sponsored by Tiny Whoop. Coming in second. 3rd place is going to go to Bella Chow, and he's on Team Prop Fathers, and they're sponsored by Velocidrone. So good job, Bella Chow.
Fastest lap.
And those are your top 3 teams right there, folks, followed by Skittles, Huff,
yeah.
Ono, and Chewy. Alright, folks, and we're going to do points right here. After 3 rounds, 3 heats, no particular order, you have Fat Gaps with 94. You have I Got Whoopouts with 29. You have Prop Fathers with 23. You have Hawks with 23. You have Phlebotomist with 64. You have Face Punch with 76. You have Bee's Knees with 3. After 3 rounds, here we go. Heat number 4. Do I hear any objections? Round number 2. Pilots in less than 5. All 7 pilots are off. I'm like super careful not to mess up that controller. Hit that controller and hit that reset button.
Yeah, I turned it off.
Look at that. We got 28 watching now with 35 thumbs up. So thank you. Much appreciated. That definitely helps out Perspective Image, who's powering all this on behind the scenes, and Hydra FPV. So grab that link, share it around, show the world what FPV Tiny Whoop drone racing is all about on Velocidrone. Check it out, folks. We got Ceesh out in front after 2 laps, followed by Jay and Chewy this time. Starting lap number 3. I want to see tighter lines, Sheesh. Tighter lines.
You acro divers.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. It's all about that pre-turn. So you got Sheesh coming around. Final laps here. Final flags. You got a Jay's right behind him, though. That was really close. It looks like it's going to go to Huff. So you got Sheesh with 4 in a row. He's on Team Fat Gaps. They're sponsored by Fat Straps. You got Jay. That's his 4th second place win. He's on Team Face Punch, and they're sponsored by Tiny Whoop. And you have Huff 19. He's on the Phlebotomist, and they're sponsored by weBLEEDfpv. Those are your top 3 teams right there, folks, followed by Chewy. Yeah, Whoopouts. FPV Skittles, Bella Chow, and Ono. Alright, pilots, here we go. Heat number 5. Do I hear any objections? Alright, in less than 5, goggles down, thumbs up. We bleed! Boom, and they're off. You got Sheesh out there with the whole shot up in front. Oh, might have tapped something, allowed Huff 19 and Jay to get in front of him.
Oh, wow.
But he's full throttle on this track no matter what. Nice lines right there. Huff is pushing real hard, so gonna come down to who makes a mistake and who lets off on that throttle.
No, I'm done.
Oh, there it is. That pass by Sheesh and Jay. So both those pilots are just standing right on top of them. Looking pretty strong going into starting of lap number 3. Can anybody take down Sheesh? Here comes the home stretch. Woo-wee! Folks, that was a real close one right there between Sheesh and Jay. Jay almost snuck it out there. Almost got him. Almost got him. So you got Sheesh, he's on Team Fat Gaps, and they're sponsored by Fat Straps coming in first. You got Jay, he's on Team Face Punch, and they're sponsored by Tiny Whoop coming in second, and Bella Chow again coming in the 3rd position. He's on Team Prop Fathers. They're sponsored by Velocidrone. And those are your top 3 teams right there, followed by Huff, Chewy, Skittles, and Ono. Alright, pilots. Starting heat number 6 here. And we're going to do points real quick. Heat number 6. Going to do points, no particular order. You have Fat Gaps out in front with 114 points. You have I Got Whoopouts with 35. You have Prop Fathers with 30. You have Hawks with 26. You have Phlebotomist with 74. You have Face Punch with 92. And Bee's Knees with 3. Alright, pilots, heat number 6. Do I hear any objections? Alright, pilots, in less than 5, here we go. 2 more heats in this Tier B, Tier 2 class. Group B, that is. Some serious racing going on. Great flying by Sheesh. Jesus is on YouTube saying, great flying by Sheesh, no doubt. Guy is just dominating this particular group right here, this tier. But yeah, looking pretty good. So you got, after 2 laps here, you got Sheesh out in front, followed by Huff and Jay. Closely tracking him down is Skittles and Ono. Thank you for joining our YouTube live stream here, folks. We got 34 pilots or people watching, fans, patrons. Thank you, thank you. We got 38 likes now. Gives us a thumbs up, much appreciated. We're all powered by Perspective Image here and Hydra FPV. But you got Ceesh coming around the final flags. Gonna take another W. And you know what? Everybody knows he's on Fat Gaps, and they're sponsored by who? Fat Straps. That's 6 in a row for Ceesh. Oops. I hit my keyboard too hard.
Ugh.
Alright, moving on down that list, we have Jay. That's 6 in a row for him. Second place wins. And he's on Team Face Punch. They're sponsored by Tiny Whoop. And you have Phlebotomist, Huff 19, and they're sponsored by weBLEEDfpv. Those are your top 3 teams right there, folks. Followed by Ono sneaks up into the 4th spot. Nice win, buddy. Followed by Skittles, Chewy, and Prop Fathers. Alright, pilots, heat number 7, the final heat in Tier 2 right here. Coming up next, we need just a real quick. Coming up next is going to be Tier 1 pilots. Slappy, OG Dr. Love, T-Mad, Leviticus 113, Nightwing, Reckless, and Nitro. Those are Tier 1 pilots. You guys will be up in just a few moments. Please get ready. Make sure you're coming in with your colors on. Alright, pilots, so I hear any objections? In less than 5. Here we go. Heat number 7. Good luck, pilots.
I'm stuck on the start.
Oh. Someone's stuck, Zotek. Zotek. There?
Oh, we have 6 pilots. We have 6
Yeah,
pilots. Sorry. Something we just lost somebody. Pilots, we got to shut this one down.
We said something. I don't know what.
We have 6 pilots on. Somebody did not.
Yeah, someone said they were stuck.
Who is everybody here? Make sure you're pressing R. So we got Ceesh. Ono is the one that did not.
Yeah, it was me.
Is still in the room, but let's try it again here,
was stuck
folks.
on
Sorry
the-
about that.
Stuck on the
I
start.
didn't realize it was that we only had 6 up. Here we go, less than 5. Make sure we have eyes on that, please. We have 7 this time. There we go, folks. Sorry about that. Did not see that. It's always nice to have extra eyes. Here we go, heat number 7. You got Jay out in front, starting lap number 2. Halfway done on lap number 2, about to start lap number 3. We got Ceesh out in front, followed by Jay and Skittles.
God dang it.
Ceesh is hitting up,
Freaking die.
coming around. About to hit the final stretch here, folks. Ceesh is going to sweep this one, folks. Taking a W. Jay's taking the second place spot. And Skittles is moving into that 3rd spot right there, folks.
Okay.
You got Ceesh with the sweep, a clean sweep right there. He's on Team Fat Gaps. They're sponsored by Fat Straps, coming in first. You got Jay, consecutive second place wins. He's on Team Face Punch, and they're sponsored by Tiny Whoop. Coming in second, and coming in third is going to be FPV Skittles, and they're sponsored by Hawks, and excuse me, he's on Team Hawks, and they're sponsored by Emacs USA. Let me go ahead and unlock this room, and we are going to get, let's see, we got Chewy. I'm going to run points off here soon. Chewy coming in 4th for I Got Whoopouts, Phlebotomist, Huff, and Belichow. Oh, Hawks with Skittles. Fuck. Third, there'd be 6. Yep. And Bee's Knees. Until you get that, so we got a 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, 1, 0. All right, pilots. So here, in no particular order, concluding heat number 7, you have Fat Gaps with 134 points. You have I Got Whoopouts with 40, Prop Fathers with 31, Hawks with 34, Phlebotomist with 82, Face Punch with 108, and Bee's Knees with 7. That does conclude round number 2. So we are going to be opening up the room right now for Tier 1 pilots, and we're going to be looking for Slappy, Prop Fathers, Charisse. We got OG Dr. Love on the Bee's Knees, yellow. Let's see, get some is flying. Let's see, no, Leviticus is flying. Nightwing is orange, thank you, you're flying. Nitro, you're red, flying. OG Dr. Love, you're flying yellow, thank you. Reckless, you are yeah, no, Reckless is in here, sorry. Got Reckless, magenta, flying. And Sheesh, you are spectating. Slappy, you are flying. Should we kick Tasty out of the room? Joking. Yeah, T-Mad, you're flying. Alright, so we got T-Mad. Let me lock the room here. You got T-Mad, magenta. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Leviticus, Nightwing, Nitro, OG Dr. Love, Reckless. Alright. Hello, hello. Alright. I can't hear you, Skittles. Hello?
What's up?
Oh, there you are. I couldn't hear you.
Oh, I just got back.
Oh, gotcha. All right, so here we go, pilots. Do I have any objections?
I will do the points.
Hey now, brown cow. Good job, Tasty. All right. And here we go, pilots. No objections in less than 5. Tier 1 pilots, good luck.
Fat Gap's looking to make a run on their highest score ever right now.
Yep.
They only need...
You'd think that some of these guys would be able to take these guys down, but apparently, you know...
See, well, they got Nightwing and
Leviticus
stuff left. I think they're probably going to be able to...
I got money on OG taking a couple, so I believe in him.
Let's see what the score is up here. Nightwing 66. Is Nitro flying?
Yes.
Nitro
he's in second right now.
T-Mat is a 68. Flappy is 70. OG is 70. Reckless is 76. So it'll be tough for Reckless.
Definitely got some.
Nightwing holding the lead though.
So we got Nightwing out front, lap number 3. He's coming around, final turn here, holding it down. He takes first. Nightwing, he's on Team Fat Gaps. They're sponsored by Fat Straps, coming in first. You got Nitro He's on Team Phlebotomist, and they're sponsored by weBLEEDfpv, coming in second. And taking third will be Leviticus 113, and he's on Team Face Punch. They're sponsored by Tiny Whoop. Those are your top 3 pilots right there. Followed by OG Dr. Love, Bee's Knees, Slappy, Prop Fathers, T-Mad, I Got Whoopouts, and Reckless Hawks. Alright, pilots, do I hear any objections? Heat number 2, round 3. Let's go, Tier 1. Send it.
So Fat Gaps has won 7, 12, 13 out of the first 15. Pretty solid so far. See if they can keep it up. Let's look at the flight modes. We got T-Mad flying in acro. Nitro's flying in acro. Leviticus, I think, was the fastest angle pilot.
Yes, I believe fastest angle.
Slappy's over in acro. OG sticking with the angle boys. Nightwing, of course, is an acro pilot. And Reckless is flying in acro. So right now, Nightwing down 5th. Nitro holding the lead. OG in 2nd. T-Mad 3rd. Leviticus, Nightwing, Reckless, and Slappy. Oh, Amber said whatever to that. OG does a little like shimmy shake on the second dive. I like that. I do that sometimes, like when I
think the games are gonna crash soon. I got Nightwing's screen is just
yeah. Some people, like, if their connection isn't good, it's like really slow.
It's really like
yeah.
You know, it's like
because like
so,
you ever try to watch like Smeeland or any of the people from Europe.
Heck yeah.
Like that
so you got Nitro out in front. He's on Team Phlebotomist coming in first. And they're sponsored by weBLEEDfpv. You got OG Dr. Love, and he's on Team Bee's Knees coming in second. They're sponsored by Newbie Drone. First time we're hearing their name, Newbie Drone. And you got Nightwing, who bounced all the way back up. And he's on Team Fat Gaps, and they're sponsored by Fat Strats coming in third. And you have T-Mad, Leviticus, Reckless, and Slappy.
Yep, Nightwing worked his way back up in the top 3, so Fat Gaps have made all top 3 positions every single time so far. Still have a chance to beat their overall best score.
Alright, pilots, do I hear any objections? Let's go in less than 5.
OG has a nice start, but of course sees the 5 acro pilots shootout in front of him. Looks like Reckless had a little bobble at the beginning. He's several gates back. Oh, OG with a bump. Drops him down. Up front we've got Nightwing. First one on the lap, number 2. Nitro chasing him. Slappy, Leviticus, T-Mad, OG, and Reckless. Alright, going on to lap number 3. Nitro's right on Nightwing now. They're
OG missed the dive gate. Had to go back and get it. That's definitely gonna hurt. We got Nightwing out in front, lap number 3 here.
Nitro with a couple tighter turns in the office.
Oh, there it is.
Going to the last is Nightwing pulls it off.
Oh, the flags.
Over Nitro just by 0.2 seconds.
So you got Nightwing. He's on Team Fat Gaps, and they're sponsored by Fat Straps, taking first. You got Nitro. He's on Team Phlebotomist, and they're sponsored by weBLEEDfpv, coming in second. And taking third is Leviticus, and he's on Team Face Punch, and they're sponsored by Tiny Whoop. Those are your top 3 teams right there. Pilots right there, Skittles. Followed by T-Mad, Slappy, OG, Dr. Love, and Reckless. So,
After 3 rounds, we got Fat Gaps way out in front, 160. We got Face Punch in second with 124. Lobotomist in third with 108. And then we got Igao with Group Outs with 49. Hawks and Prop Fathers tied with 35. And Bees Knees with 20.
Alright, pilots. Heat number 4. Do we hear any objections? Alright, in less than 5. Goggles down, thumbs up. We bleed. Heat number 4. Here we go. Tier number 1. We got captains coming up soon.
Everyone's off again. Nightwing with the early lead. Nitro right behind him. T-Mad, Leviticus, Slappy, OG, Reckless. Oh, Nitro with little bobble, but gets back online pretty quickly. What could happen in the office?
The last heat was very a lot of pilots changed their positions on a regular basis. I mean, yes, there was some consistency there, but man, it was like changing back and forth, back and forth. These guys are holding down. We got Slappy out in second right now, followed by Nitro in third. Oh, there's some movement on there. Announcer's curse. Slappy tapped the gate, went all the way back down. Was in second.
Leviticus trying to hold on his final lap, pushing as hard as he can. Angle is in fourth right now, just behind T-Mad. Oh, switching places, battling back and forth. Like Nightwing's gonna get another win. Nitro and but Nitro's right there too. Ooh, Leviticus gets third.
So you got,
all the way up.
He worked his way. You got Nightwing. He's on Team Fat Gaps. They're sponsored by Fat Straps coming in first. You have Nitro. He's on Team Phlebotomist, and they're sponsored by weBLEEDfpv coming in second. And taking third, once again, is Leviticus, and he's on Team Face Punch. They're sponsored by Tiny Whoop. Those are your top 3 pilots right there, Skittles. Followed by OG Dr. Love, T-Mad, Slappy, and Reckless. Here we go, pilots. Heat number 5. Do we hear any objections? Good luck in less than 5.
Alright, so you see OG jump out to the early lead. Always, he's got the fastest full stock, but then Nightwing and Nitro, the Acro, people get him by the dive. Right now, Nightwing holding the lead just barely above Nitro. They're both on to lap number 2 at the same time. Leviticus does a little back and forth on the big dive. Very interesting, but he does a full spin on the second dive. Ooh, he gets a favorable set up there. And jumps his way into second after Nitro goes down. Nightwing out front. Leviticus still chasing. He's make up the time here.
Lap number 3.
Looks like Nightwing's going to take down another win unless he has a bobble here. Leviticus pushing to catch up, but
coming around on his final turns here.
OG's got third place right now, unless Nitro catches up to him. Final couple turns, OG gets third.
So you got Nightwing. He's on Team Fat Gaps. They're sponsored by Fat Straps coming in first. Leviticus moves up here. He's on Team Face Punch, and they're sponsored by Tiny Whoop coming in second. You have OG Dr. Love, and he's on Team Bees Knees, and they're sponsored by Newbie Drone. Coming in third. Those are your top 3 pilots right there, folks. Followed by Nitro, T-Mad, Reckless, and Slappy. Moving on to heat number 6, pilots. Do I hear any objections?
Points real quick after 5. After 5, we got 180 for Fat Gaps. We got 138 for Face Punch. 120 for phlebotomists, 53 for IGA Whoopouts, 36 for Pop Fathers and Hawks, and 30 for Bees Knees. So a little battle for the bottom 4 positions, and the top 3 looking pretty locked in.
There we go. All right, pilots. Heat number 6 in less than 5. Good luck.
All right.
I got a notice from my neighbors that the local internet providers in our neighborhood right now, and they might be working on the service in our area that has been affected. So it's been going in and out with service drops. So I'm over here like, oh my god, the rush against time. So I just don't want them to shut off the service, and then I'm like, I'll be out. But my neighborhood has an underground internet system, and that's been having a lot of issues this last couple weeks, and it's been going out for like good 20-30 minutes at a pop sometimes. So, but I'm kind of rushing, making sure that we don't lose service tonight. But so far so good. Went through 3 rounds, 6 heats. We got Nightwing out front here.
Battle for second between Leviticus and T-Mad.
T-Mad, yep.
Every time there's an acro feature, T-Mad takes the lead, and then Leviticus takes it back after that, and Leviticus does take that second place.
You got Nightwing. He's coming in first, and he's on Team Fat Gaps, and they're sponsored by Fat Straps. Coming in first, you got Leviticus. He's on Team Face Punch, and they're sponsored by Tiny Whoop. Coming in second, and T-Mad is your third pilot, and he is on Team I Got Whoopouts, and they are sponsored by For Your Senses Crafts and Rail Pro. Those are your top 3 pilots right there. Then you have OG Dr. Love, Slappy, Nitro, and Reckless.
Alright.
Alright, here we go in heat number 7. Pilots, do I hear any objections? Alright, good luck in less than 5.
Everyone really bunched up in this one. All holding through almost the entire lap. Let's see in the last couple turns for what makes it through clean. Yep, Nightwing the first one on the lap number 2. Nitro right behind him. Slappy up in there. T-Mad, OG all together. Leviticus also up in that mix, and Reckless is a little ways up. Nightwing still holding the lead. Nitro in second. T-Mad in third. Slappy right on him. Leviticus up in the mix. OG has dropped back. Alright, looks like Nightwing gonna get another win unless he has a bobble here at the end. Nitro chasing him down the last couple turns, but he's a turn ahead.
Final turn.
Finishes it off.
Nitro right behind him though. So you got Nightwing. He's on Team Fat Gaps. They're sponsored by Fat Straps. Taking first, you got Nitro. He's on Team Phlebotomist, and they're sponsored by weBLEEDfpv. You have T-Mad, and he's on Team I Got Whoopouts. They're sponsored by For Your Senses Crafts. And Rail Pro, those are your top 3 pilots right there. Skittles, followed by Slappy, Leviticus, OG Dr. Love, and Reckless.
Alright, so Fat Gaps have already amassed 200 points. So Orange Stuff just needs to score 44 points to make their highest score so far. They could potentially get 270. Then we've got Face Punch with 148. Phlebotomist with 129. Those 3 teams are locked in. They're going to be moving on. The next closest is IGAO Whoopouts with 65. Prop Fathers with 42. Hawks with 36, and Bees Knees with 30. So there's a battle here at the bottom for the bottom 4 spots, which is a bunch of different points between 4th and 7th. So
we are looking for captains
check it
right
out.
now. Captains, come on in. The room is open. We're going to be needing AK Prop Fathers. There he is. We need ZDZ for Bees Knees, G-Man for I Got Whoop-Outs, Get Some for Face Punch, and we're gonna need, let's see, Orange Stuff for Fat Gaps, you're here, Jose for Hawks, we're gonna need QT FPV for Phlebotomist, QT. Where you at, QT? There you are. I think we have everybody. Oh, ZDZ? Where's ZDZ? We need ZDZ for Bees Knees. Anybody got a tab on ZDZ?
Gotta be around somewhere.
ZDZ is in the room. Alright, pilots. We got G-Man, Magenta flying, Jose flying, Magenta. We have Orange Stuff flying orange. We have QT red flying. AK Charis flying. DDZ yellow flying. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Get some.
5, 6. And where's Get Some? There he is, pink flying. There's our 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, pilots. Do we hear any objections? Let's kick this off. Alright, this one's gonna be a good one. Good luck. Less than 5. We have all pilots, all 7 pilots are off.
Nice. Get Some was the first name I saw up front, but he quickly drops to 7th after he has to turn back. Orange Stuff, the lead, flying in acro. ZDZ, second, flying in acro. AK, who designed this track, used to be my favorite track designer.
Ah,
Jose, flying in acro. G-Man flying in acro. QT flying in, everyone's in acro. Even ZDZ, who's the one I normally want to be like the fastest angle pilots.
oh, announcer's curse.
Yep.
You just put him to the ground. Let's
Now
go
it's
on board with
listening
Orange
as well.
Stuff and see how he's doing.
He's carving it up. AK
Oh my
in
God.
second. G-Man in third. That's a battle right there.
His lines are just carving right at the the max, like where you could go. You got Orange Stuff takes his first W.
How close was that?
He's on Team Fat
Oh my
Cats.
gosh. Do you see that?
No, I missed that one.
Second through fourth. Second was AK at, and then at 0.02 behind that, less than 0.02 was G-Man, and then 0.3 behind that was Jose. So they all finished within 0.3 seconds of each other. First through
You
fourth.
got the points. So you got Orange
Okay,
Stuff. He's on Team Fat Gaps, and they're sponsored by Fat Straps. Coming in first, you got AK. He's on Team Prop Fathers, and they're sponsored by Velocidrone. Coming in second, and taking third spot is G-Man. And he's on Team I Got Whoop-Outs, and they're sponsored by For Your Senses Crafts and RailPro.us. So those are your top 3 pilots right there, followed by Jose, ZDZ, QT, and Get Some. Pilots, heat number 2. Do I hear any objections? Alright. In less than 5. Oops.
So
I'm in the wrong.
almost certainly this is going to be the highest scoring week for
And
Fat
but this
Cat.
and this Tier B is pretty stacked with some amazing talent. So, see what happens here.
They're fast, but I can't imagine Orange Stuff won't score a bunch of points. He only needs 30 something more to get the highest score overall. He's out front, G-Man right on him right now. I can't put.
I could just watch his videos all day long, just to see how he enters the gate and exits the gate, and it's pretty. It's some of the gates that almost like the flags. He's not even, to me. He's not even going around the flags. It's crazy. If you watch Orange Stuff, how he enters or goes around the flags, that is. It's like he found the sweet spot right there.
Like if you watch his stick to it, it doesn't seem to move as much as other people. It's like a lot of people that are really drastic all the way to the corner moves. He kind of like stays somewhat around the middle of the.
Orange Stuff taking it once again. He's on Team Fat Gaps, and they're sponsored by Fat Straps. You got G-Man this time. He's on I Got Whoop Outs, and they're sponsored by For Your Senses Crafts and Rail Pro. And you got QT. He's on Team Phlebotomist, and they're sponsored by weBLEEDfpv. And then he's coming in third. And those are your top 3 pilots right there. Skittles, followed by AK, Jose, Get Some, and ZDZ. Alright, pilots, we're going to hit heat number 3. Do I hear any objections? Alright, pilots, in less than 5, here we go.
Orange Stuff had a 64 there. What's his best time? 63 even. Pretty impressive. Orange Stuff out front, Jose in second. AK just took second. QT up there also. Get Some, G-Man and ZDZ going on to lap number 2. Orange Stuff's the first one out front. He is cruising through.
Imagine having Orange Stuff and Rab on the same team. How scary would that be? Oh! He probably liked that one. He's like, holy shit, yeah, I'll take that team any day. Man, crashed. That puts him back in the 5th, so let's see the magic though.
Way back up.
But his lines are so tight where he could make up that look at that.
This one though, like the leaders, like Orange Stuff's got 63, and the lowest captains only have like 68, 69. So the lead's not as big as it is on some of the other tracks. Does get back into 3rd place though.
Crazy.
QT gets that win.
QT, he's on Team Phlebotomist. They're sponsored by weBLEEDfpv. Coming in first, you have Jose. He's on Team Hawks. And they're sponsored by Emacs USA. Coming in second and taking third this time is going to be Orange Stuff. And he's on Team Fat Gaps. And they're sponsored by Fat Strap. Look at your top 3 pilots right there, Skittles. Followed by our man AK, G-Man, Get Some, and ZDZ.
Alright, let's take a look at the points.
Yep.
We've got Fat Gaps still maintaining their top 3 finish every single time, 226 points. Then we've got Face Punch with 150, but Phlebotomist right behind with that win from QT now with 146, 4 points behind Face Punch. Then Igao sitting pretty good for 4th place with 81. Then Prop Fathers with 58, Hawks with 50, and Bee's Knees with 37.
Nice. Thank you, Skittles. Thank you, Skittles. All right, pilots. Here we go. Moving on to heat number 4. Round 4. Captains. Do I hear any objections? All right. In less than 5. Good luck, everybody. Heat number 4. All 7 pilots are off.
Orange Stuff early lead. Jose, ZDZ, AK, QT all together. Jose has a bobble, falls back. Get Some and G-Man, 56 positions. Orange stuff the first one on the lap number 2.
Like, it's like, to me, that like he's just hitting that gate. Like, if I flew that, like, I would just tap that gate. It's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it's the view's not exactly correct. It's more just like taking the
Excuse me.
the position every view.
I should bring up Rab's name once again. I want to see the Rab orange stuff battle.
Got about
Here we
5
go,
feet
coming around the
long.
final lap.
It's another win.
You got orange stuff. He's on Team Fat Gaps. They're sponsored by Fat Straps, folks. Coming in first, you got QT FPV. He's on Team Phlebotomist. And they're sponsored by weBLEEDfpv. Coming in second and taking the third spot is G-Man. He's on Team I Got Whoopouts. They're sponsored by For Your Senses Crafts and Rail Pro. And those are your top 3 pilots right there, Skittles. Followed by ZDZ, AK, Jose, and Get Some. Alright, pilots. Heat number 5, round number 4. Captains, do I hear any objections? Alright. In less than 5. All 7 pilots are off.
Orange stuff. He can get his 64. No one else has been able to really beat 67 so far on these live heats. QT FPV in second right now. Jose third. G-Man fourth. Get Some fifth. AK in sixth, and ZDZ in seventh. Orange stuff already halfway done with lap number 2. On to lap number 3, the first pilot.
Like that, to me, he didn't even go through that gate. Which is the crazy. It blows my mind. He's dead center of the gates, though. I mean, which is good to know. But boom, going. Oh, it's crazy. Here he is coming in again. You got Fat Gaps, Orange Stuff, taking first, and they're sponsored by Fat Straps. You guys must be loving that name, Fat Straps. QT FPV coming in second, and he's on Team Phlebotomist. And they're sponsored by weBLEEDfpv, and G-Man, he's on Team I Got Whoopouts, and they're sponsored by For Your Senses Crafts and RailPro.us. Those are your top 3 pilots right here for heat number, is that 5, right? No, 6.
That was 5.
That was 5.
And we officially have a new high total.
246.
246 right now. Second place is Phlebotomists have overtaken Face Punch. They've got 162. Face Punch has 154. Then I Got Whoopouts with 93. Prop Fathers with 61. Hawks with 53. And Bees Knees with 41. So the only real positions that could switch. Second and third could switch if Get Some can steal some more points, or we're gonna watch AK versus Jose versus ZDZ for 5th, 6th, and 7th.
Nice, nice. Here we go, pilots. Heat number 6. Stick around, pilots. We got the we call the Southern Death bonus round here coming up soon. So we're going to be needing Just Send It pilots, Red Eye Races, and Orc pilots. Get ready. But in a couple minutes, here we go, pilots. Heat number 6. Captains, do I hear any objections?
Orange stuff got a 63 on that one.
In less than 5. Good luck.
Alright, Orange stuff out front. AK in second.
Come on, AK, you got him, man. Take that guy down.
I would prefer Jose to win. Oh, announcer curse.
Jesus,
AK
my
hits the
bad,
gate and
dude.
drops down.
He's probably got me muted.
Jose in third, G-Man fourth. Get some behind AK.
Starting lap number 3, you got orange stuff.
Yep, he's winning. It's like he's got a 8 gate lead, depending on where they are on the track. UT always very solid in the lines. Jose pressing QT. Who's gonna finish first? Oh, Jose takes him on the turns. Oh no, he does not.
Orange Stuff takes the W. He's on Team Fat
Another
Gaps. They're
super
sponsored by
Oh my
Fat Straps,
God.
coming in first.
Cute.
You got
Okay,
QT.
QT and Jose finished .001. Different.
Wow, nice. QT, he's on Team Phlebotomist. They're sponsored by weBLEEDfpv. And you have Jose on Team Hawks coming in third, and they're sponsored by Emax USA. Those are your top 3 pilots right there, followed by G-Man, Get Some, AK, and ZDZ. Pilots, we are going into heat number 7.
Well, I guess it's tied sometimes, but yeah, both 107.734 and 107.735. Tight racing.
Yep, tight racing it is. Alright, pilots, heat number 7. Do I hear any objections? Alright, good luck, everybody. Last heat, captains.
And our only real battle is AK versus Jose here. AK's got 3 points on Jose, so Jose would have to beat AK by 2 positions. But not the last couple positions. He's got to make up 3 points. Everyone else is locked in their position overall.
Collapsible.
But Orange Stuff with another win could put pretty much untouchable overall score of 276 out of what's perfect. 77, 280. Wait. No. How many heats there? Yeah, 280. Sorry, 266. Still, 266 out of 280 is pretty ridiculous. That's looking like what it's gonna be. Last couple turns, there it is.
Unbelievable.
They only lost 14 points total.
There you go. You got Orange Stuff, he's on Fat Gaps. And they're sponsored by Fat Straps. Coming first, you got G-Man. He's on Team I Got Whoopouts. They're sponsored by For Your Senses Crafts, RailPro.us. And Jose's coming in, taking that 3rd spot, and he's on Team Hawks. And they're sponsored by Emax USA. Those are your top 3 teams right there. Skittles, followed by top 3 pilots. Followed by AK, QT, Get Some, and ZDZ. The room is unlocked, folks. GG, everybody.
AK was able to hold on by 1 point, just finishing 1 position behind. So, obviously, Fat Gaps in first with 266. Phlebotomist in second with 172. Face Punch in third with 157. Prop Fathers gets 8.
And you said the 3rd place was Face Punch?
Yep.
Okay, so that does our Southern Death bonus rounds here. Bonus points. We got Team Just Send It, Red Eye Racers, Orcs, Fat Gaps, Phlebotomist, and Face Punch. Pilots, please come to the lobby. Just Send It, Red Eye Racers, Orcs, Fat Gaps, Phlebotomist, Face Punch. Pilots, we are going to need Tier 3 pilots from... Let's go tier 3. So we got orcs.
Alright, Fat Cap's good chance to get that perfect 31 here after the performance of their pilots.
Fat gaps.
Are.
Phlebotomist.
No one got a perfect though. Oh wait, never mind. Sheesh did. She's got perfect.
Let's see. Red Eye Racers. Let's just send it. So orcs, we're gonna need Tyrant. We're gonna need from Red Eye Racers Mindhawk. Just send it Lounds. From Face Punch, we're gonna need Axion. From Fat Caps, we're gonna need Crusher. From Phlebotomist, we're gonna need Bacon Ninja. Those are our tier 3 pilots. Once again, Orcs, Tyrant, Orange, Mindhawk, Red Eye Racers, Red, Just Send It, Lounge, Green, Face Punch, Axion, Pink, Fat Caps, Crusher, Orange, Phlebotomist, Bacon Ninja, Red. Axion is flying, Bacon Ninja is flying, Crusher flying. Going to need
Still have orange
Lounge.
stuff and QD set to fly.
What's up?
Still have orange stuff and QD.
Yeah, no, I'm just running down the list because there's so many. Orange stuff, T, and Tyrant is flying. So just let's make sure we got everybody. We got Tyrant, Orange is 1, Lounge is 2, Crusher is 3, Bacon Ninja is 4, Axion is 5. Who am I missing? Mindhawk, where are you?
Not in here yet.
Mindhawk, Red. We need your Mindhawk.
2 reds and 2 greens. Oh wait, no, not the green didn't make it. Wait, yeah, they did.
Mindhawk is starting VD now.
This thing there.
Alright.
Oh no.
Well, this is the bonus round. One shot. Grab your points out of your tier and move on. We'll be done very shortly, everybody.
Mindhawk coming.
Yeah, he's loading up his
There he is. Alright.
There he is. Mindhawk Red, spectating. Alright, we're gonna lock the room here for this heat. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, pilots, here we go. Bonus round. Pilots, do I hear any objections? Alright, everybody. Good luck in less than 5. Do we have 6 pilots off? Yes.
Alright. Oh, Mindhawk's in trouble in the dive. Drops him to 6th, but Crusher out front. Looking to get that perfect 31 point score this week for Fat Gaps. Bacon Ninja 2nd. Oop, as I say that, Axion passes him. Tyrant 4th. Lounzy. Crusher on lap number 2, holding a few gate lead over Axion. Bacon with a slight bobble allows Tyrant to catch up, but still holding that 3rd place. Crusher on lap number 3. Looking very solid.
Starting lap number 3, you got Crusher out in front, Axion and Bacon Ninja.
And Crusher gets the win.
Crusher gets the win.
Bacon. Bacon. Let's see. Wow.
All right, pilots. Coming up next, Tier 2, room is unlocked. We're looking for Solania. Myself, Zotek from Red Eye Racers, and Solania's on Oryx. Red Eye Racers, Zotek, just send it, Stewie DB. We have J for Face Punch, Ceesh for Fat Gaps, and Huff 19 for Phlebotomist. Solania is flying. Huff is flying. Jay is flying. Let's see. Stewie's flying. I'm flying. We got one extra. Ooh, who do I have? Oh, Lounge.
Nighthawk still. Nighthawk.
Yeah, and Nighthawk. Where's Nighthawk? There we go. We got Solania, orange, good. We have Jay flying, pink is good. Huff 19 flying, good. Ceesh, where are you at, Ceesh?
He's in there.
There you go. Perfect. There's the 6. All right, pilots.
Want to mute yourself?
Oh, yeah, I got myself. I'm gonna lock the room. All right, pilots. Do we hear any objections? All right. Good luck, everybody.
Alright, they're off. Got 6 in the air. Sheesh with the early lead. He won all of his heats. Looking to get another win for Fat Gaps. That's all they've been doing today is winning. Jay, though, right on him. Same with Solenia. Zotek right in the mix also. So, not a given at all. Sheesh and Jay actually switching places a couple times there. Sheesh is on lap number 2. Same with the Jay.
Oh no.
Zotek says, oh no. He's still holding 4th though. Sheesh and Jay in the battle. Coming here on finishing up lap number 2. Looks like Sheesh is the first one to go on to lap number 3. Jay still right on him. A gate, less than a gate behind. On the same feature. Ooh, Jay pops ahead. Oh, but in the little descending sized tunnel, Jay has a bobble and Sheesh brings out in front. Huff in the 3rd, Zotek 4th, Millennia in 5th, Stewie in 6th. Sheesh gets that win. Jay is 2nd. So that's 2 wins for Fat Gaps. Punch with an 8. Huff 6. Zotek gets 4th, very nice. Solenia the 5th. And Stewie DB comes.
Alright, pilots. Good job, everybody. Moving on, we're going to unlock that room. We're going to be looking for Tier 1 pilots here. Let me just white out these guys. Tier 1, we're looking for Leviticus, pink. Nightwing, orange. Nitro, red. Rich, Tux Rich, orange. Dub Bits, red. Tasty, green. That's our Tier 1 pilots. We got Touch. Ceesh is orange. Tasty is green.
Quickly points. Fat Gaps has got 20, 2 wins. Both Phlebotomist and Face Punch are tied with 14. And then we got Just Send It and Red Eye Racers tied with 5. And Orcs have 4.
Nightwing is flying. Leviticus is flying. Puff not. Axion Crusher to bits. Gotcha. There you go. We got the bits red. One. Who else? Let's see. Yep. The bits. Tasty. One. Who am I missing? I got Tux Rich, Orange, the bits, Tasty, Leviticus, Nitro. Where are you, Nitro? Oh, Nitro.
Nitro had to go to bed.
Oh shit! All right, there we will fly with
That'll mix
5.
it up.
Lock in the room. I have my 5 pilots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, pilots. Here we go. In less than 5. We have 5 pilots up.
Alright. Oh, yeah, we can't watch maybe. In here, we got Leviticus, the only angle pilot in this group. Nightwing holding the lead, but Leviticus is right there. Here comes the second dive. Leviticus cutting that one close. Almost too low on that flag. Holding second. Doesn't want to let back half skip the perfect 31 like they got last week. But it looked like it's way too much. Peter Nightwing out front. Leviticus in second. Tasty in third. The bits fourth. Rich in fifth. We don't have 6th. Gonna go to Nitro this round. Still get 1 point. Here comes Nightwing. Gets the win.
Nightwing, Leviticus, Tasty, the bits. There it is, folks. That's our tier 1 guys. We're gonna be unlocking the room. Gonna be looking for our captains right now.
Alright, so back gaps with a 30, face punch with a 22, bottom is 15, just send it with an 11 can sneak up in there now to the top 3, Red Eye Racers with a 9, and Brooks with a 6.
We have, where's Easy Racer? We got Easy Racer flying, E-Doc flying, Potato. I got 1, 2, 3. Leviticus is not flying. 4, 5, 6. All right, pilots, I have our 6 pilots here. This is captains. This is the final race of this series for this week, week 9. Make sure, just here, Swifty FPV did drop a option, track 1, 2, or 3 for track 10. He made 3 tracks, so there is a link in our weBLEED channel. So if you click on the weBLEED channel, you'll see vote for track 10 right underneath it. You click right on the jump button, which will be in the far right hand corner on vote for track 10. It jumps you right to, but it looks like track number 3 is going to be the winner with 19 votes. So track number 3, 19 votes. Swifty, if you're listening, track number 3 will be dropped for week 10. There you go, brother. Thank you, everybody, for voting. That's going to be an awesome track. You're going to hate it. No. You're going to love it. So here we go, captains. Congratulations to everybody that made it this far. Do I hear any objections? In less than 5. Good luck, everybody.
Alright, so as long as Fat Caps doesn't get last and Face Punch gets first, Fat Caps is going to get first place, but if Easy can beat QT by 2 positions, then they can jump up into 3rd place instead of getting no points. They'll get an extra point. But easy early 6th place, PT early 1st place, not looking ideal.
Edoc goes into the red tunnel, gets caught. That's going to send them back. You got a battle between QT and Potato. Get Some is right there too, man. I mean, excuse me, Orange Stuff. Sorry about that. Orange Stuff, QT, and Potato. Those are your top 3 pilots right now. We're all starting lap number 3, coming about it really soon. Here we go, lap number 3. Final race of the evening. Stick around, folks. Track number 10 is going to be released. Track number 3. Angle only track. Ha 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 ha! I got yous. I got you all. All right, Orange Stuff looks like he's gonna grab that one. QT, Potato, Edoc, Get Some. All right, all right, all right, all right. Congrats, everybody. Thank you so much. Skittles, you got the final points.
Yep, so Fat Gaps with a perfect in their bonus round, scoring over 300 total combined points. They get the 3 extra points. And then 2nd place is Face Punch, 1 point ahead of Phlebotomist. They get 2 extra points. And Phlebotomist with 23 gets 1 extra point. So overall in the season, we've got Fat Gaps with 247. I got Whoop Outs with 177. Prop Fathers with 151. Hawks with 135. Red Eye Racers with 141. Los Amigos with 76. Phlebotomist with 191, Just Send It with 198, Mandelbrot's with 98, Works with 76, Face Punch with 240, Bees Knees with 83, Beta Bros with 156, and Angel Mode with 38. So that means Fat Gap's now 7 points ahead of Face Punch for that top spot.
Wow, solid effort all around. Guys, I just want to run down our list here. Want to thank, first off, want to thank all the participating pilots. I want to thank everybody that's watching on our live feed on YouTube. Want to thank Perspective Image, Greg behind the scenes running the stream, and Hydra FPV. Also, mad props to all the pilots participating. I gotta say that once again, heck of a show, heck of a race tonight. Fat Gaps, Face Punch, you guys have dominating teams. Great win out here for Red Eye Racers tonight. My team, that was awesome performance. But overall, everybody stepped up to the plate. Thank you so much. Just want to give a quick shout out to all of our sponsors. We have weBLEEDfpv, Newbie Drone, Fat Straps, Fractal Engineering, Velocidrone, Full Send FPV, Beta FPV, my man Joshua Bardwell, Orca FPV, Emax USA, Gen Fan Hobby, League OS, Tiny Whoop. Thank you, Jesse. We appreciate you swinging by and hanging out with us tonight. That's Tiny Whoop, everybody. For Your Senses Crafts, iGo, RailPro.us, Red Eye Racing, which is cybersportstoday.com. Once again, we're powered by Hydra FPV, Perspective Image, and once again, my man Swifty is dropping track number 10 tonight, week 10, track number 3. So you need 3 different tracks. You guys voted for it. You didn't know what you were voting for, but it's all good. You're gonna love it. It's a great.
Which one won?
Track 3 won. Yep. So Swifty's gonna drop week number 10 track here. So folks, stick around if you want to hang out and fly. Get a little taste of that. This is week 10, which is definitely next week. Sunday. So we have a 1 week, and then we're going to have a slight delay going into the championship week. But right now, pilot prize purse is $78.76. 5% of sales generated on weBLEEDfpv.com goes directly to that prize purse. Let's see if we could get that over 8,000, the split for these pilots and for these teams. I'm Zotek. Skittles, thank you for stepping in tonight for AK. Greg, thank you once again. Thank you to all the pilots. We'll see you next week, everybody.
I love you, Zotek. You're my hero.
Thank you.
No, 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 no.